What's up, everyone? Pritch here with a full 1v1 tournament that occurred on the NA West Mell server, and man, some of these matches were insane. This was a 1v1 where any and all Syndicate were invited, and I can't wait to organize more in the future. Speaking of organizing, my boy CombatCactus helped organize the tourney with me, and we both shoutcast the entire event. I'll put his link in the description, so if you guys enjoy the duels, please go show him a little bit of love as well. I'm going to quickly run through the rules before we get into the crazy action. Each match is a best of 3, which means you need to beat your opponent twice to win. Once we reached the third place match and the finals, these turned into best of 5s, which means that you need to beat your opponent 3 times to win. Contestants had to stay on the ground level of the fort and were not allowed to go up any stairs. Fighters were told to start the fights roughly 15 meters apart. Life staffs were banned. You're welcome. Absolutely no potions, food, or utility were allowed. This tournament was double elimination style, which means that we had a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. Any individual that lost 2 matches was out of the tournament. Matches were quite literally random as I drew contestants' names out of a bowl, so Lady Luck had a lot of fun. Finally, I was for sure still finding my footing with the shoutcasting early on, but I promise I get better at calling out the action after the first few games. Alright, enough blabbering, let's get into the action. Cheater, who I know is here, versus Rektem.
Take him down, Rektem.
Ooh, this is actually a little high for my personal liking. So we have Spear Bow versus Fire and Ice. You guys can go ahead and initiate the duel amongst yourselves, by the way, and once the timer has begun, go ahead and start the fight. That's essentially just, you know, dueling 101. Do not, by the way, ever pre-cast your stuff. Like, ice mages don't put a pylon down before. All right, and it's off. Cheater hits a fat fireball to start off.
Fireball.
Lands the ice storm. Rektem has blown his sweep. Oh my gosh. What is that burst?
Ice block. That was ice block.
Wow.
Doing probably about 3 to 4K.
Cheater mixing up the
Cheater
strats,
gets the dub on the first one.
showing off that deep knowledge of the fucking abilities.
Holy cow. I'm going to
That's
give
why
it to
he's
my boy
general
Rektem. I think he misclicked the sweep. Holy cow. Rektem, I believe, is medium or light armor, and Cheater is absolutely melting that.
1-0 to Cheater.
Holy.
Cheater swapped to Ice Gauntlet too when the CC was happening, so he could instant ice.
Great fireball. Already chunking a fourth of Rektem's health off. Lands a nice bow. Burns the Ice Tomb already. Ice Storm completely whiffed. Cheater's trying to type somehow in the middle of this.
I think that's just a graphical error.
Another
Okay.
fireball.
Hits him with the javelin. Hits him with the
Into the
stun
bucket.
and the sweep into the impale. Oh, and he gets him. He gets him with the dash. Cheater takes a 2-0 over Rektem. GG's, boys. Holy cow. I'm going to be honest. It literally felt like Rektem was tickling Cheater, and Cheater was like 3-shotting Rektem. Holy cow, that damage is insane. All right. First real 1v1 done. Next battle is going to be Neccro versus Nightkity. Neccro and Nightkity, make your way down.
Neccro.
Ooh, is Neccro not here?
Uh-oh.
Dude, an area chat.
Ooh.
He's right here.
I'm standing right next to him.
Tell him to wake up!
Okay, he's going down, I think.
I'm very curious, how much were
He's
those
got to be
fireballs hitting for? That looked like 3K minimum.
Yeah, it was 2,500 to 3K.
Oh my gosh. Nightkity looks...
Started.
All right, Neccro, you got 30 seconds.
He's literally running around.
He's literally. I don't think he's in voice chat. Anyone DM him? Or
Fuck up.
something?
We're talking in area chat and he's not in Discord. That's not really our
There we
job.
go. Now he's getting down there. Hope he knows the rules.
Probably wasn't in voice chat.
Nope.
He's in the Crafters Hall voice chat right now.
Well, tell him
He
to
has
get his
a
butt
food
in
buff
here.
on right now.
Just drag his ass in.
It does actually have a food buff on.
Is that?
That is accurate.
Yeah, no. Okay. If
literally has a
Neccro
food
doesn't
buff.
get in here in like 10 seconds,
How do you
Necro's
know he
getting
has
the
a
L.
buff?
You can
Oh,
see it
show
on his
your
phone.
mouse over. Yeah.
All right, Necro's taking the L on this one. If his food buff is gone by the next fight, he is allowed to participate. Neccro with the L. Nightkity, congratulations on your win, baby.
How do you check food buffs?
Buff
You
bar.
Just look at it. Just mouse over the character, you see the buffs.
All right.
I told him.
Next fight is Condor versus Emericuh.
Kick his ass, Condor.
Oh shit.
Looks like we got Great Axe versus Sword and Shield, and I can't tell what's on the back of Oh, Great Axe v Great Axe. Ooh,
500
Great Axe
bonus gold,
Ice.
gold if you pull off the combo, America.
Ooh, Great Axe
If you pull
Ice
off the
Gauntlet.
combo to win this, America, I'll give you a bonus 500 gold.
Great Axe Ice
You know what
Gauntlet
I'm
versus
talking about.
Great Axe Sword and Shield. Oh no, it's Warhammer. Great Axe Warhammer. Emericuh lands the first
Loser into
auto.
the caster. Grab well over.
Dodges out of the gravel. Beautiful. Gets him with the reap.
Into the strike.
Dodges the shockwave. Oh, did he just walk into the ice shower? He did. He walked into it. Hits him with the execute, but it's blocked. Condor blocks the execute really well there.
Heavy overhand into a path of destiny.
Heck yes. All right, lands the ice storm for a second. Gets him with a charge.
Rushes.
Condor reaches around, and it's done. Emericuh tags him up. Emericuh up 1-0. Oh my gosh, it felt like Condor, you weren't in the ice storm, but you were in the middle of an auto attack animation, and then that puts you in the ice ice shower, sorry. Condor, you gotta beat him again, brother. Get down there.
Emericuh ran up.
Or Emericuh ran up, sorry. Emericuh, get
Oh,
down
Best
there.
at 3.
Oh shit.
You're good, brother.
Yeah, you haven't won yet.
That was just the first round.
He's probably asking for his 25k already. Oh.
Condor dodging well, been hit twice now. Path of Destiny gets dodged. Oh no, it hit.
No, that hit, yeah.
Yeah. Gets him with the reap after the
Reap
charge.
in.
Misses the gravity well though, that's big.
Got the
And he
time
gets
that
him in
he's
the ice
shower.
storm.
He did get the stun though.
Ooh.
Into the wrecking ball, overhand.
Gets him with the reap.
Shoot.
Condor has the advantage here going into the melee fight though. Path of Destiny dodged out of this time. Swaps over, gets him with the reap. Charged out of it. Condor with a health advantage. Emericuh sitting at about 1/3.
Oh, ice shower,
Dashes out of it
Shockwave missed.
with a 5-meter auto attack.
Reaped.
Oh,
Oh,
misses the
execute, goes
execute.
swinging.
Doesn't take stamina damage. Hits him with Path of Destiny again. Ice Gauntlet autos. Misses the gravity well. Poking him down with the auto attacks. Emericuh.
Dash
Condor
hit.
gets the charge.
Hit.
Oh, but he's ice
Into the ice
showered.
shower for the execute.
Oh, Emericuh gets it there at the
You almost
end.
got the
Right.
combo, America. You almost got the bonus gold.
Yeah, my execute was on cool.
That was a better fight.
That was very
GG's,
close.
guys.
Well done,
That was
both of you
very
two.
good. That was very entertaining.
Is
GG's.
anybody experiencing weird glitchiness after getting caught in the ice wall?
Yes.
Yes,
Every
it's
time.
common. It's very common.
Emericuh takes the dub there. And we move on to the next one.
My heart's fucking pounding.
That was a real good fight.
That was
was
super
close.
back and forth in that second round. Next up, we have MacRae versus Snorlax.
Who am I fighting?
MacRae
What was the
versus
first
Snorlax.
Alright.
Sword and Shield Warhammer versus... I can't tell what MacRae has. MacRae, what you got?
Hatchet Spear it looks like.
Hatchet Spear.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this. No joke. I actually think Spear is really strong versus Sword and Shield Warhammer. There's a lot of red
Great ball,
potential.
Snorlax.
This is a block contest. Who's going to strike first? Oh, gets him with the stun, into the shockwave, into the knock. Oh, he dodged out of it. MacRae gets him with the impale. Gets him with the spear stun. Snorlax is somehow not taking any damage. Oh my gosh.
Snorlax says, "Get off of me."
Defiant stance pops, so now he's really not going to take any damage. Gets him with the knock, breaks the stun, into the shockwave. He's done for. Oh, wow.
Man, that's a tanky boy.
Yeah, dude. Snorlax, I don't think took any damage. Holy cow.
Remember, that's the guy you have to fight when you try and push C point, boys.
You good on cooldowns? I got like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Wait for your cooldowns. I know Defiant Stance is probably going to be the longest cooldown we have in the game.
Defy Death's like 40 seconds left.
Oh, yeah,
But-
true.
Get your 15 meters, guys.
Well,
Yeah, we didn't do that on that first one, but we're both melee.
By the way, I think
try and do it.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I think you got to be 10 meters minimum to start the fights, to initiate the duels. So just like take a couple steps back each time, and you guys will be fine.
Yeah.
The shield bash into shockwave into wrecking ball into something, that's deadly. That's a nice CC combo. I'm actually shocked because you hit, like, MacRae got hit with shockwave and was still able to dodge out a wrecking ball.
Yeah, he might have stun reduction.
Ooh,
on
true.
that.
He's got. I think he has a little bit because you can't get out of it without it. Oh, you
Good
can
call.
chain that together. So there's a freedom perk trait on the weapon that does a percent.
Oh, Mr.
reduction.
Spear.
Round 2. Snorlax just creeping forward with that increased move speed on block.
What do? You got a damn.
He's
Pokemon
cruising.
walking at you. What do you do?
MacRae lands the stun. No, Snorlax lands the counter stun into the combo, into the wrecking ball, into the heavy. Half health taken off MacRae. Misses the spear, knockdown into
Says, "Come
impale.
at me, bro." Gets the shield back out.
Pops the berserk, gonna get a little healing off that. Goes heavy
Heavy
into
overhand
raging
into
torrent
shockwave.
into feral rush. Oh, and it's done for Snorlax.
Snorlax.
Nice,
There it
just
is.
shrugged it off.
Good fights.
GG's. Snorlax, you are one tanky son of a gun. Holy cow. That is wild. All right, and just like that, over half the matches I think have already been played. Next up, we have Chappe versus Caulk. Oh yeah.
There you go. Chappe, if you lose this, I become the captain.
True.
This is
This
for
is for
Gank Squad Pride right here. Who's the better mage?
Pirates
Let me stretch out real quick.
Stretch out them hammies.
Holy shit, I'm tight.
This is a mirror match mage v mage battle right here. This is who can land their stuff better. Chappe already blowing the ice tube. Or sorry, ice shower. Holy, I can't even speak. It's ice storm. Jesus. And they're already below half and Chalk is almost dead.
Had to entomb.
Dodges out. Caulk literally cannot get hit right now. If Chappe lands anything, it's done for. Oh, great burnout! Into the fireball! Oh my gosh! No way! Let's go,
How did you
Caulk!
miss
I
me?
see you!
Oh my god.
Caulk out there, getting it.
I was trying to fucking cast Flame Pillar like a fucking spurg.
Round 2 already began. Fireballs both miss. Oh no! Chappe got hit with Caulk's fireball. Ice Tomb already blown into the ice storm. Dodges out. Chappe hits him with the burnout.
Seen him do it.
Caulk still has his own burnout if needed.
Storm miss.
Oh, and Caulk goes down with an auto. What?
5k crit?
Bruh?
Like a 4 to 5k crit on that?
Oh my god.
What are these mage matches? Oh my gosh! Make sure you guys have your cooldowns, by the way.
Let's go, Chap. Let's do it.
Final battle, first to 3 here. Chappe opens with the burnout, misses it though, and doesn't. Oh, he gets the incinerate into the fireball. Caulk is burning down low.
No health. He's entombed.
Can he do it again?
Ice storm.
Can he perform another miracle? Waits out the ice storm, dodges out, double dodge into the incinerate, and Chappe gets him with the incinerate.
Oh, bro.
Oh my gosh!
Good fight, bro.
How the hell did you auto him for like 4.5K?
Dude. Ugh.
Oh my gosh. GG's, boys. That's wild. And that's why Chappe is still a leader.
Thank God. That'd be disastrous.
Oh my god.
Next up, we have Stevie Sunshine versus Lowkiiii. Stevie Sunshine versus Lowkiiii.
I don't see
Which
CB
Lowkiiii?
Shun here.
All right. Well, then Lowkiiii, congratulations. You have just won your match. You're nuts. You almost just worked as hard as Chappe just did.
Wow.
All right. Moving on to the next set. We have Portsouth versus Loik. All right. This will be wait, Portsmouth. Why do you have a chest plate on? Looks like Loik is Fire Staff, and Rapier versus
That's a musket?
Did he just take it off? Versus Musket Rapier. We have double rapiers and different ranged. I love it.
Our first musket showing of the day.
It can both Fire Staff and Musket pair well with Rapier. I'm excited to see which one performs better here. I'm also excited to see what kind of exploit Loik thinks he hasn't gotten or has gotten past us.
Remember, this is the man who's looking around every nook and cranny.
And the fight's begun. Both landing auto attacks. No, Loik has dodged. Portsmouth has gotten hit once. Burnout to gap
misses.
close into the Incinerate. Incinerate misses. Portsmouth going in on
Fireball
Rapier.
hit.
Oh, the fireball lands
out the
and the
parry.
riposte is dodged from Portsouth. Portsouth and Loik both on ranged
headshot.
again. Ooh, Portsmouth lands a nice burn. Fireball misses.
Burnout misses.
Burnout dodged.
With Rapier.
Oh, and he gets him with
big
the auto at the end there. GG's, boys. Man,
Be nice if I could hit something.
Portsouth landed one of the powder burns, and that was like 1/3 of your HP. Holy cow.
Yeah, light armor is dangerous.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, round 2. Both obviously starting with Musket and Fire Staff. Both lining it up. Dodging side to side. It goes through the crawl.
Shake.
Oh my gosh, he's in his head. Oh no. Down below half.
Good auto.
Dashes in.
Loik.
They're both going for the stuns on each other with riposte. Oh, Portsmouth very low. One hit away. Just needs to land one. There it
Nice
is. The auto
auto
attack
finish.
gets him. Congratulations, Loik. Moving on in the winner's bracket. GG's, boys.
Good game. Good fight.
All right. Moving down to our final 2 matches. We have Amoung versus OldManControl.
Kick his ass, Amoung.
I love it. Wait, what do we have here? Are those muskets on both their backs? No. Fire
I
staff.
believe we see a bow on the right side. Bow spear, right side with OldManControl.
Ooh, bow
Ice
spear.
gauntlet, fire staff for Amoung.
Fire and ice. I love it. Both highly mobile. I'm assuming neither are in heavy armor, which means they're both probably going to take a few hits. All right.
Countdown beginning.
Starting it off. Dodge backwards. Both autos.
Poison out.
Ooh, poison didn't land. Fireball also
Arrows
didn't
called
land.
out.
Oh my gosh!
Into it.
Gets him to 1/4 HP. Goes in for the stun. Gets the sweep into the autos, and Amoung is done.
God damn.
Those 2 bow attacks got Amoung to 1/4 HP.
I believe Amoung
Wow.
rolled into the Rain of Errors. OldManControl called out his roll. Hard call out.
For those that don't know, Rain of Arrows, once you press the button, there's like 1.5 to 2 seconds before the damage actually drops. So he predicted where Amoung was going to be. Oh my goodness. Well played, both
Going
of
over
you.
to OldManControl. Countdown has started.
Let's go.
He might not be too old. Might be a young kid over here. Lands the poison shot. Burnout's in for the gap close. Goes for the sweep into the stun. Both dodged out of. Gets the ice shower off, but dodged out of the ice storm as well. Oh, lands a nice double bow shot. Takes out 2/3 of Amoung's HP.
Kinda nasty.
Oh my.
Amoung, that's why I wanted. That's why I wanted him dealt with. I don't want to have to deal with this. I want his bracket.
Wow, great bow shots. Holy cow. OldManControl in the winner bracket. And the final 2 people, we have DaRun versus Otchy.
Oh, this will be a fun match.
I'm interested to see what DaRun goes, if he's going to go Bruiser or Mage. Looks like Bruiser.
I'm stuck Bruiser.
is a bruiser.
So this
Otchy
is
looking. What is that? A bow and fire stuff?
Bow Rapier?
I'm going to look. Oh, it's sword and shield and bow.
Sword, shield, and bow. That's an interesting one.
Countdown started.
Well, the dex also goes into sword damage, so that'll be interesting.
Oh,
to see.
true. Good call.
Grab well hits.
Oh, lands it. Just holding block is Otchy. Into the Maelstrom. And wow. There it is. Breaks, gets the stun off. Oh, but dodges out of the Wrecking Ball. Jumping. Lands the Path of Destiny. DaRun is still full health, though. Goes for the triple shot. Lands 1. Gets reaped back in. Is maybe trying to type somehow. Goes for the Wrecking Ball. Both missed. Lands the stun on Sword and Shield. Gets the bat crit in. Oh, and doesn't dodge out a Shockwave. DaRun takes game 1. I think Otchy has to be running a little bit of that stun resist as well. He also was hit with Shockwave and dodged out before Wrecking Ball could land.
And writing a book.
Yeah.
Oh, while writing a novel about his defeat.
Don't you hit him.
Lowkiiii. Stop.
Misses the poison shot. Dodging forward is DaRun, who's used all his stamina to gap close. Lands it into the Wrecking Ball this time. Into the heavy that it misses. Oh no, it hit. You're right.
He's half health.
Gets reaped as well into Maelstrom. Shield bash for the bat crit. And Otchy is done for.
Sliced.
GG's.
Damn, DaRun tanky as fuck, too.
Yeah, he is. Holy cow. DaRun was not taking too much damage there. DaRun's over here, Otchy over here. So, now what's going to happen is we are going to have 5 matches from the losers bracket. The 5 people that lose are unfortunately going to be out. Excuse me. So, if you lost your first match, these will be the matches you play, and this one is to stay alive. So, the first 2 people that are going to be fighting are going to be Caulk and Stevie Sunshine. I realize, by the way, that some of these people weren't here before, and so if they're still not here, and then you automatically advance and you win. I believe Stevie Sunshine was one of the people that was not here, correct?
Yeah, Stevie Sunshine's easier than Chappe. Holy fuck.
Oh, shit.
All right. Stevie is all the way out, and Caulk
Moving right
gets
along.
to get in the next group.
Well played.
Thanks,
The next
thanks.
2 are going to be
Come back against Chappe round 2.
Neccro versus
Rematch,
Sheep
yeah.
TV.
Sheep TV was also one of the ones not here.
Is
So
Sheep
was
TV
Neccro,
still
but
not
so was
here?
Neccro. Neccro wasn't paying attention. Remember, he forfeited first round too.
Yeah,
No, Neccro had the food
Had the
buff.
food.
had the food.
He's still
boost this thing.
It looks like
But
he
is he
still
in
has it.
Discord yet? Is the
I don't have
question.
it. What
Is
do
He
you
he-
guys talking about?
DM'd it
But you can see it.
inside disc. So
I think, can't you get rid of the attribute bonuses with like
I am-
mana food? Or is that not the case?
he said he's in Discord. Wait, Neccro, can you hear us, brother?
Yeah. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, okay, we can hear you. Here we go. Do you have any food, utility,
No.
or any buffs
Nope.
on you?
Nope.
All right, beautiful. You are advancing because Sheep isn't here. Congratulations, you're now 1-1. All right, maybe we'll have a real match this time. We have Condor versus Rektem. Condor and Rektem, please make your way on stage.
I want to see Caulk versus Rektem.
I do too.
Rektem's got to beat Condor first, who is going to be
we all
Sword
know
and
who
Shield
wins
Warhammer
always
versus. Is
So-
this Spear Hatchet?
The build thing, that's only during the duel, not in between, right?
Right.
Correct.
You
So
can
if you
skip
guys
the
wanted
last
to
round,
swap your
that's
stuff
fine.
right now,
Yeah.
you can, as long
Now's
as
the
you're
time
not,
to do it.
you know,
Yeah.
Condor and Rektem about to fight right now. And
But you can't switch it between rounds.
Correct. You cannot switch it between rounds.
Duel initiated.
Bow Spear, starting off at range. See if he lands a couple of shots on the way down.
Open
Condor
hand
dodges
to
the
hit.
first one. Oh, the second one lands, but it was blocked with a shield. Goes in with the spear and the it gets blocked, the double combo, but the javelin lands. Great javelin into the evade shot. Poison shot misses though, and Condor's gap closed back on Sword and Shield. Goes in for the stun on spear into the auto, and he dodges out, but the javelin misses this time. Oh, lands him with a nice penetrating shot. Condor trying to block the auto attacks coming from Rektem, just taking a little bit of stamina damage.
Just can't get in.
Ooh,
He's
it's
having a
getting
hard time
low.
getting in.
He just can't gap close, and once he
Great
does,
job
it goes to the
right
sweep
now.
into the
Comes in,
impale,
gets
into the javelin toss, and the stun.
Yes.
Great comboing. Wow. Even with a Sword and Shield's ability to block ranged attacks, it is still hard to get to the gap close, and by the time Condor was able to gap close, Rektem was on spear throwing out CC combos.
Dude, DPS is scary when you're in light armor now.
Yeah. Lands the first auto, but it's blocked by Condor. Rolls out, gets the Path of Destiny to land. Ooh, dodges out a shockwave with evade shot. Great. Dodges the shield rush as well, and dodges the shield bash, and lands the poison shot. Lands the javelin
Oh my
into the
goodness, and the ball
stun,
kick.
into the auto sweep. Oh no, but he gets him with the wrecking ball. Path of Destiny and evade shot both landing at the same time. Condor is around 1/4. Rektem is sitting around half. Dodges the shield bash.
Rektem
Gets him
is
with
doing
the
a
sweep.
Fantastic job.
Oh,
keeping that
there
range,
it
and when
is.
He comes in, he's ready with the trip.
GG's, ladies and gentlemen. Rektem gonna take it 2-0.
Good fights.
Condor, GG's, brother. All right, the next two that we have are going to be MacRae versus Otchy. Warhammer Great Axe versus Sword and Shield Bow.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I see that bow.
Duel initiated.
Charges in, gets behind him, misses the poison shot.
Does get the reap.
True. MacRae sitting at full.
Oh,
Otchy gets the shield bash into the auto attack.
Second stun.
Gravity well lands. Otchy's stuck inside. Into the shockwave. Into the heavy attack.
Overhand.
Oh,
Free clear out.
and gets him with Path of Destiny.
Oh, he gets the follow.
Wow, that combo was
That is
dirty.
not easy to follow with a Great Hammer.
GG's. Otchy was trying a little strat there. I saw you trying to jump out of the gravity well. Round two. What can Otchy do? Path of Destiny lands. Swaps immediately to Sword and Shield. This is a melee fight now. Goes in for the heavy into the reap. And Otchy's shield is broken. No more stamina for 4 seconds.
Bash.
Into the auto attack. Gets this. Ooh, gets the gravity well to land. Now they're just whacking away at each other. Both sitting around half. Shockwave lands.
Shockwave hits.
Into the heavy.
Heavy
Into the
overhand.
clear out. No, he canceled the heavy somehow.
I think he did. He canceled it with the repulsing. It's all about that timing, and if you
Gets the
misclick,
reap
that's
off.
what happens.
Otchy's behind him. Gets him with the shield bash. Gets him with the
Oh,
stun.
stun.
Into the auto. Landing auto attacks.
Just needs to
Oh,
breathe.
and there it is. There's the last auto from MacRae to finish it. Oh. GG's, boys.
Yeah, you called it.
MacRae is
I
advancing.
that canceled my heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was like the last possible second that it even could have canceled too.
Yeah, I'm just bad.
Hey, I would argue it takes more. It was harder to do what you did than it was to land and then hit.
The people who are bad are the people who didn't show up here. By showing up here and trying to get better.
Facts. Otchy, GG's, brother. Good fights there. The final two, we have Amoung versus Portsouth.
On Port, take him down.
We have, I believe, Fire and Ice versus Musket Spear. This will be the battle of the ranged fighters. I was gonna say, make sure you guys get within 10 meters so that you can initiate the duel, and then once you guys have done it, then you can run away from each other. There you go.
Duel initiated.
There we go.
Here we go.
And it's on. Can he land the first shot and the first fireball?
Dodge.
Fireball or auto attack hits. Stopping power. Ooh, lands him.
He is stuck.
Oh my gosh! What is that?
Crit.
Port doesn't have a shirt on. What is this? He doesn't have a shirt on.
Ice Spike is real, man.
Holy, the auto attack while in Ice Storm, just dealing over half of Port's health in damage.
Did Port have no armor?
I don't think Port was wearing a chest plate. I think he is now. Tries to throw out the trap early. Oh, all the auto attacks from Amoung have been landing here. And he goes for the burnout. Gets dodged.
Nice
No, does not get dodged. He's out of the Ice Storm and one auto attack.
That was Ice Spike.
Oh, it was Ice Spike that got him?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Ice
gosh.
Ice Spike, not auto attack, yeah.
I'm a
Does
liar
Ice
then.
Spike not render at a further distance? Because I didn't see that.
Yeah, I was going to say, on my screen, there was
Yeah,
no
you-
Ice Spike.
You can't be super far away. It reduces the particles a little bit if you're far away. Even from this close, I wasn't getting all the particles.
Interesting.
And there's above them. It's a little weird.
All right, good to know. Well, that thing is hitting for about 4 to 5K. Holy cow.
5 billion on my account, Rich.
Amoung is moving on. Port, GG's, brother. Great games. All right, and now we have 15.
Going up to the winner's bracket, or the winner's hat, I should say.
Yep. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot, and I just put the... Oh, I'm so stupid. All right, whatever. If I call somebody's name who was just a part of those 5 loser bracket ones, just yell at me and tell me I'm an idiot, all right? But when I see your guys' things, I'll take them out. First up, we have from the winner's bracket, DaRun versus... Oh, no, wait. I almost called it, but I didn't. There's another one, and there's MacRae. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, you guys are out of there.
Analog technology fails again.
I'm just dumb and put them together. We have Emericuh versus DaRun.
Hey, Yahweh, can you tap me off real quick? Missing like 50 health.
Oh yeah, he's down.
When you start the duel, you'll be full.
Hit America with a heal.
Oh, will it
Yep,
pull me up?
It'll put you back.
Okay.
No
Oh,
worries.
I didn't even know it did that. It's good to know.
Yeah, I know, I did that either.
All right, Ice Gauntlet Great Axe versus Great Axe Warhammer.
500
you're so
bonus
close.
gold.
We gotta start the duel.
There we go. There you go. Now you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
can
yeah.
get fit. There you go. Now you're good. Now you're good. You're both good.
Awesome.
Starts with the auto attack, dodged out, dodges again, Path of Destiny lands. One auto is landed as well. Ice Shower's early. Both Ice Shower is out and Ice Storm. Lands the Wrecking Ball into the auto attacks. Now they're just whacking away at each other. DaRun's misses the Reap. Emericuh gets behind him. Both landing Maelstrom. Oh my gosh. DaRun's getting executed.
Massive execute.
Oh. I think DaRun's just got under 30% HP before the execute landed. So it landed for 300.
29.99999% health takes a full
Oh
damage
my
execute.
gosh.
I got cooldowns. Give me a
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Wait for your cooldowns. I think I'm going to set a record for calling Ice Shower Ice Storm and calling Ice Storm Ice Shower in this entire thing. All right, Cactus, you got this one. I'm going to shut up now.
Heavy autos for Emericuh. Path of Destiny hit, stuns on. Doesn't look like he took exhaust on the trait. Oh, gets stuck inside the ice shower. Nice Entomb. It does not hit. Charged in, half health.
Oh my gosh! GG's, boys. That damage is insane. Emericuh. 2-0, continuing in the winner's bracket. DaRuns will be in the loser's bracket. Wow. Now, this is going to be a great one. Next up, we have Chappe versus Cheater.
Oh, fuck off.
We're about to have a fist fight in Discord.
If Chappe wins this, he probably has the hardest road to 2 wins that anybody was going to get. Once again, we have a mage v mage battle here. And I literally know for a fact that they were sitting here dueling each other for probably 30 minutes before all this.
And I lost 75% of the time.
Oh, no. Dual initiator.
Both starting on Fire Staff, both literally mimicking each other at the same time. Cheater throws down the Ice Storm as well. Burnout. Oh, and it lands. And Cheater goes for the combo as well. Or Chappe does. Cheater has landed about 2 shots. Chappe is sitting around 3/4 HP. Ice Storm lands a little bit on Cheater.
Entomb to save himself a little bit.
Chappe sitting at 1/3. Cheater sitting at 2/3. Burnout through. Lands on Chappe. Chappe getting low, and there it is. The auto attack to shake him out. Cheater winning this with about 1/4 HP.
Fucking trash.
Coming back from losers.
Lands the Firestorm and lands the Ice Storm at the same time, both around the same HP. Cheater goes for the burnout. Chappe goes ahead and entombs to Connie cleanse the burn tick off. Cheater's just dashing it with auto attacks. Chappe dodges out, misses the fireball. Chappe lands the fireball into the burnout, hits Cheater a little bit here. Cheater's turn to go for the burnout. Cheater missed it. Chappe misses the incinerate. Ice Storm lands on Chappe, dodged out, and fireball to finish it from Cheater.
GG.
GG, boys.
And Mage is looking fucking hella strong.
That's literally before we started this. I said the best mage is going to win this.
That's what happens when resilience works properly.
Alrighty. Next up, we have OldManControl versus Lowkiiii. I believe this is going to be our first time seeing Lowkiiii.
Lowkiiii, you gotta kill him, Lowkiiii.
OldManControl, remember, was the man 2-shotting with his bow, and now Lowkiiii is coming right at him with his own bow.
Looks like rapier bow.
Rapier bow versus spear bow. Poison shot is thrown out by Old Man, and he misses. Auto attacks dashed out together. Rain of arrows is dodged out of by Lowkiiii. Both sitting at full health going into the melee. Rapier versus spear. Oh, misses out on the riposte. And the javelin misses. They're still somehow full HP. Hit each other. Oh my gosh. Well, the incredible Lowkiiii takes the first tick of damage here. Sweep lands into the javelin throw. Dodged out as well. Lowkiiii sitting at 1/3. OldManControl still sitting around full. Evade shot misses. Lowkiiii is hit with poison shot. He's taken down. OldManControl is still sitting pretty. And he hits him with the javelin throw while he's in the middle of rapid shot where he can't move.
Most people don't last half that long against control.
We missed a lot.
Hold on. Both of you for the first 15 to 17 seconds of that fight were dodging incredibly. I just want to let you guys know those dodges were very good. OldManControl going for the squatting tactic. Poison shot misses. Oh, and he goes straight in for the melee, but sweep into the stun, into the javelin throw. Lowkiii's taking about one. Oh my gosh, he's at half health now after the one bow shot. Oh, OldManControl gets hit with a bow shot of his own. Both sitting at half HP now. Rapid shot goes out. Javelin, all three missed. Goes in for the melee fight. Control, can he get the CC combo off? Into the bow shot, no, dodged out by Lowkiiii. OldManControl is one hit away, there it is! The evade shot gets him!
Love to see it.
1-1, the Bowmasters are going at it.
Don't call him a Bowmaster. I had to hear about that for 2 weeks.
Yo, all I know is when they land their shots, I see health getting
This
choked.
jab misses.
All spear CC is missed. Lowkiiii is now swapped over to bow. OldManControl is now bow. Poison shot missed. Lowkiii's been hit with 1 auto attack so far. OldManControl's been hit with 2 now. Rain of arrows missed. Goes in for the sweep and missed as well. Lands the stun into the spear javelin, but Lowkiiii has hit him a lot with bow. OldManControl is about 1 bow shot away from death. Javelin toss misses while in rapid shot. Oh, and he lands the auto attack on Lowkiiii. OldManControl to finish it. Oh, and Lowkiiii gets the final hit in. GG's, boys. That was so close.
Shot. That was nuts.
Oh my gosh. Wow. GG, boys. That was so close. Next up, we have Nightkity versus Friendly Pylon. Which I believe this is going to be our first time seeing Pylon fight.
I think actually both their first level opponents.
Is this Night? Is this your first?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's my first too. This is gonna be a fun one.
All right, Pylon going to be using the thumbnail.
This is gonna be a long game.
Sword and Shield versus Sword and Shield. We got a bunch of bruisers staring each other down. What are the secondaries on you boys?
You'll see.
I like it.
Pylon has Fire Staff. I can't tell what Kitty has.
He does! Fire Staff goes for the Fireball into the Incinerate, lands the Incinerate, double procs, into the Shield Bash, into the Pillar of Fire, and Nightkity is shrugging it off. We have a good old tank v tank. Oh, Nightkity goes in with the Hatchet, pops Berserk, gets the Incinerate proc from Pylon. Pylon now sitting at half HP, and Kitty is over here almost full. And he gets him!
Damn. Just barely missed my stam regen. Nice fight.
GG's, you two. Not gonna lie, it kind of looked like Kitty was taking a little bit of a beating in the early part. Probably got to like 2/3 HP before Pylon started taking a bit of damage. Then all of a sudden, goes to the Hatchet and turned it around real fast.
I am ready.
All right, round 2, everybody.
1-0 to Kitty right now.
The Fireball got blocked. It didn't even create a crater.
Test my shield. Test my shield.
That is incredible blocking from Nightkity. He does not care about Pylon's auto attacks or the Incinerate damage. He does have a burn tick on him, so he's going to go down a little bit. And he lands the Fireball. Both of them into the melees. Shield Bash into the Pillar of Fire. Nightkity is at 19/20th HP because it tickled. Pylon in Defiant Stance. Nightkity in Defiant Stance. Both of them will be taking no damage for 8 seconds. We can ignore the rest of this. And it's starting to fall off. Now they're actually going to hit each other again. Nightkity lands the Shield Bash. Pylon lands the Shield Bash. Into the auto attack. Into the Pillar of Fire. Into the Fireball, but Nightkitty's coming in hot with the auto attacks. Pylon down to one half HP. Kitty's still sitting pretty at about 4/5, below half on Pylon.
What's up?
Gets hit with the social distancing on Hatchet. I have yet to use that ability or see that ability. That's the first time, Nightkity. Pylon putting on Defiant Stance, and it ends, so it instantly heals him for the 15%. Nightkity popping his own Defiant Stance. Holding blocks. Goes in for the Shield Rush. Gets the Shield Bash, though, and gets a few autos off. And there it is. Pylon goes down.
Damn, that was the longest fight yet.
GG's, boys. Wow. That is truthfully the first time I've seen social distancing in a fight. And you landed it. And I just want to say kudos to you.
Is that void bent?
Who is that
Sorry,
question to?
The guy I just fought, Pylon's asking. Yeah, it looked like it.
Gotcha.
I sucked. Totally ruined my burn build.
So there are 3 names left. One of these 3 names is gonna get to automatically advance just because of a numbers thing, and the other 2 are about to fight each other. We have. Wait, hold on. Honest question, Rektem, did you play in the loser match? Or did you win?
Yes, he was in losers.
Okay, beautiful. Never mind. Snorlax versus Loik.
Oh, Jesus. You want a long-ass match. Here we go.
Oh, man. I've seen this
say.
matchup a few times, and it is not favorable for
This
Loik.
turns into a kite fight, and I normally switch to a ranged weapon to shoot.
Yeah,
him.
he usually switches to life snap, and I just fucking get bored.
If you want to swap before the match begins, you can.
No,
remember.
like, I do it mid-fight normally.
Oh yeah.
Mind game.
We have a mage versus a
I'll
fat
try that,
tank.
though.
Sword and Shield Warhammer versus Ice Fire. Ice Storm to go out, lands a little bit, getting a few autos off on Snorlax, who's just blocking all the damage and shrugging it off. Loik is just kiting around the center flag. Snorlax is just going ahead and blocking every hit. Loik, oh, he tries to dodge through the ice shower, but you can't dodge through. It's still gonna proc on you. Uh-oh. Loik is backed into the corner, dodges out, and burnouts. Huge space gathered. And now there's
what we're gonna do here, Snorlax. Like, what's your plan? Because this is my plan. Oh, there we go. I got 900 damage.
Ooh, gets him with the shield bash or the shield rush.
Nice.
Interrupts the burnout. Interrupted the
Big.
burnout into the corner. Well done. Ice showers just because it looks pretty. Snorlax walking around it menacingly. Gets him back into the corner. Goes for the auto attack chains. Loik dodges out. Dodges again. And now they're just running away from each other. This is a horror film at this point.
It's like Halloween, dude.
Fucking ring around the rosy.
Drops the ice shower. Oh, what? You can actually dodge through it?
He is going to be.
This is news to me.
That, but...
Go away! I hate this fight!
Unlucky.
Oh, and it gets blocked, so it stops him! Into the stun, into the knockdown, into the hits! Oh my gosh, Snorlax with a great combo!
No more trying to go through you with the fucking flame thing. I learned that lesson twice.
Yep.
Just so we're all on the same page, if you burn out through somebody blocking, it stops you, right?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's how I lost. That's how you did all the
It
damage
rebounds.
Is it-
Yeah, it gave me a free combo.
Is it anybody, or is it just Sword and Shield users?
Only sword and shield.
Interesting. Good to know. Thank you. Which is good to know just in general for everybody. All right, Loik, let's see if you can do more than 1/20th of this man's HP.
Oh, I can. It's just gonna take 3.5 fucking hours.
This is definitely a rough matchup for you. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a rough matchup for anyone, really.
I was gonna say.
I think it's worse for all of us watching.
Yeah, I mean...
Goes for the burnout, gets a wide arc around Snorlax. But Snorlax has already gap closed the distance, is right behind Loik. Loik burning the dodge roll to get away from the autos. Loik is playing the longest game of tag, and he's trying to not be it. Ice Shower goes down, buys him a little bit of time. Snorlax dodges through it. Is sitting in the Ice Shower, or is in the Ice Storm, so has the Ice debuff on him. Ooh! Comes out with the Cone of Ice. I love that strategy from Loik. Hits him with the Incinerate, gets the double burn ticks on him, hits him with the Fireball as well. Snorlax is not caring, but you know what? He's landing damage, and he gets the burnout damage without being blocked as well. Loik doing well, has the HP advantage.
Just missing those autos. He's doing a good job keeping his distance. He's got to maintain and just poke. The only issue is Snorlax can say at any minute, I'm not going to take any more damage.
I need mana.
The concern we're going to run into is Snorlax can pop Defiant Stance, which is going to give him a 15% HP, max HP back every like 40 seconds. So Loik, within 40 seconds, needs to be able to do more than 15% HP.
Oh, he's taking the He's in the basket!
He's decided to get in the basket.
Snorlax
is gonna go join him, and they're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie.
You said it was a stupid question that wouldn't come in.
Goes for the wrecking, or goes for the shockwave and misses. Puts the ice shower down. You are making this hard on the viewers, moving left and right all the time, but I dig it. I'm about it. Snorlax is basically back to full HP. This is more a question of how long does it take Snorlax to catch Loik as it is how long until Loik can kill Snorlax.
I'm not...
As far as I'm aware, Loik has no self-sustain.
The real losers here are the viewers.
Yes.
If I'm gonna go to the losers bracket, I'm taking everybody with me.
Already been there.
Loik, if you don't
hit me for 100.
Loik, if you stop hitting him right now and Snorlax takes off all of his armor and still wins, I'll give Snorlax 500 gold.
No.
Snorlax, take off your armor.
No, he doesn't get it.
Ice shower put down. Loik is quite literally backed into the corner. Dodges through. Goes for the shield bash. Does not land. Loik is out again.
Stop zigzagging!
Serpentine! Serpentine! Goes for the ice pushback. Gets a little bit of damage off. I like it. That's going to be a good... Oh, he gets the stun off.
Gets caught by one.
I'm gonna be honest, nobody ever uses that ability, so I don't remember what the ability is even called. I'm just gonna call it the... Oh, lands the ice shower! Really well done! Goes for the heavy attacks to try and root, and he gets a few of the roots off. Snorlax is just holding block now, and now none of it matters.
Yeah, the problem is those heavies aren't enough to break the stamina bar on the sword and shield.
I feel like these auto attacks by Loik are quite literally doing about 100 to 200 damage on a 12 to 1500 health man. Loik is going for the good old ring around the rosy strat.
They don't even do like 5 stamina to sword and shield user.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, almost lands the auto attack. Tries to go for the shockwave. Shockwave not going to land. For those watching, shockwaves do not hit when people are on different planes of field. So if Loik is up top and Snorlax is down low, even if he's within 4 meters, it's still not going to land. And he gets the auto attacks off. There it is. The longest battle in history. A mage that can dodge roll a lot and a Snorlax that has no lockdown.
Getting hunted down by the slowest Pokemon.
Oh my god.
I didn't want to duel, because I know
Like, that reminds me a lot of me and your duel as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to draw.
I feel bad for any mage that has to go against Snorlax in the final.
Next up for Snorlax, we have Cheater. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, that's illegal, bro.
It might be.
You
You guys are getting close. We have literally 5 people left that are in the winner bracket. All right, so we're about to do loser bracket games. The people that lose these matches are out. All right, first up, we have Chappe versus Amoung.
Wishies.
Is this another Wizard v Wizard? Is this Chappe's 3rd Wizard v Wizard fight? This
I roll
is
so bad.
truly incredible. May the best wizard win. Yes, Neccro, you advanced without playing. Your first opponent was not here. I think your second opponent might not have been here too. Amoung getting hit already to half HP, goes for the burnout. Chappe getting hit as well with the burnout. Goes for the Ice Storm into the auto attacks. Ice Storm is out from Amoung. Burnout goes down for Chappe. Bull sitting at 1/3 HP. Chappe misses the Incinerate. Chappe's 1 hit away. Oh, and he gets the hit on Amoung though!
What kind of auto crew was that?
Oh my gosh! I'm not gonna lie, these Mage v Mage fights are so intense. They're so close.
No wonder why I can't get away in Outpost Rush anymore.
Yeah. Holy cow. Lands the Ice Storm, Amoung misses the Fireball. Auto attacks 3 in for Chappe. Amoung is getting low. Chappe goes in for the Ice Shower, and it stops the burnout! Oh my gosh! GG's, boys. He Ice Showered, and it hit Amoung, so Amoung tried to burn out while he still had the rooted debuff, and it stopped him from... Oh my gosh. Great fight, though. That was like right on the edge of being hit on that Ice Shower. And Chappe is moving on. Amoung, GG's, brother. It has been fun watching you fight, my man. All right, next up we have MacRae versus OldManControl.
It stops all movement abilities, Sabog. So charge, burnout.
Correct. It also gives you a debuff that makes you stutter for 5 hours.
Where's
MacRae at here?
MacRae's right next to me. I don't know if he's here, but he's standing right next to me.
Yeah, MacRae needs 1 second.
Yeah, you're good, brother. Go ahead and change whatever you want. Gives my voice a break. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like already getting raspy.
He's gonna grab water real fast.
Yeah. How's the color commentating going? If Amazon does a tournament ever or does anything, can I send this in as my highlight reel?
Your application.
Yeah, exactly.
That depends. Are you gonna call the abilities by the right name?
God no. That is probably
Amazon
something they would make me do too. You know what? I've seen League of Legends. They don't always call it by the right stuff. They call it QEW. They call it stunny thing. You know, I've seen that stuff. Those guys get paid. All right. Fight is started. We have Spear Hatchet versus Bow Spear. Pops Berserk for the gap close. Oh, gets hit with the rain of arrows, though. Goes in for the Feral Rush. Instantly gets stunned into the Javelin Toss. But MacRae was in grit, so he doesn't actually get knocked down. OldManControl does get knocked down. Lands the... Oh, there it is. Lands the sweep right into the Javelin Toss. GG's.
Yep. You actually can't dodge roll through the poison shot either. So you just have an instant, like, 200 damage take.
Interesting.
If it hits you.
I did not know that either. I think if you're in the middle of a dodge animation initially, though, you won't get hit, right? Oh, lands the long-range Javelin Toss! I don't care if MacRae wins or loses. That was the coolest thing I've seen so far. Oh, dodges out of the sweep on both sides and the stun. Both sitting at mostly full HP. MacRae looking to gap close with Berserk on Hatchet. OldManControl dodging out of the Feral Rush. Just waiting, knowing that he can't do anything on the grit. Goes for the sweep, goes for the stun, lands the stun. That's still going to work. Javelin Toss hits for damage, not going to knock down, though. And MacRae can't get in range to land the auto attacks on Spear.
Yep.
Goes for the stun, both missed. MacRae misses the Javelin Toss. Gets knocked back with a Javelin Toss as the stun lands, and Control comes out of it and lands the auto for the finish. GG's, boys.
Jeez. And a Spear CC.
That is a dirty combo.
A Spear also gets increased damage users with grit, so.
Yes, sir. Yo, GG's, boys. MacRae, pleasure watching you fight, brother.
Yeah, it was fun.
Good fight, good game.
All right, next we have Loik versus DaRuns. I'm curious, has it always been DaRun? There had to have been an S on there in like betas maybe or something, right? Okay, yeah. That's why I know you as DaRuns.
Somebody stole my name.
We have Fire and Ice versus Warhammer Great Axe. Now, Loik, this isn't a sword and shield, so hopefully this is a little bit better for you.
I switched to Rapier, though, FYI.
Ooh, okay. Fire Staff Rapier. Going in, trying to land some few autos. DaRun Serpentining. Lands the Path of Destiny. Goes in for the Shockwave, misses. Loik dodges for no reason. No, I'm kidding.
He's out the other way.
Burnout. Lands a little bit of damage, gets some autos in, goes for the Incinerate. DaRuns is already at half HP and ticking down, lands another Fireball. Oh, and the Gravity Well misses. Gets him with the Reap for DaRuns. Goes for the Maelstrom, but Loik's already out.
Loik kiting pro.
Oh, yeah. DaRun sitting at 1/4 HP. Sitting at 1 hit. There it is.
Not get in on him.
Loik kiting well.
He got lots of kite practice against
Snorlax. It's not the first time he's doing there.
I've chased him from Windsward into Everfall before.
That's actually true.
All right, round 2, ladies. Let's see what you guys got. Starts out with a few auto attacks. First one lands from Loik. Now DaRun's is Serpentining, hasn't landed a few. Goes in for the Shockwave, and it stuns Loik in the middle of his dash.
Walk in
Goes for the Path of Destiny. Path of Destiny lands. Goes for the Gravity Well. Gravity Well dodged out of by Loik.
Kites Inc. again.
Huge dodge. Goes for the Reap, but Reap doesn't have grit anymore. Gets the Maelstrom in on him, though. Loik dashes out. Oh, DaRun's is like one hit away. Rapier versus Warhammer. Dodges out. Goes for the Fireball and lands the Fireball to finish it. GG, boys. Loik dodging out of those 2 Gravity Wells was pivotal. Pivotal. That was huge. GG's, both of you. DaRun's, it's been a pleasure watching, brother.
Yeah, it's fun.
Next up, we have Friendly Pylon versus Caulk.
Let's go, baby.
I've seen this movie.
Wait, is this the, is this gonna be the same movie as Loik vs. Snorlax?
Could be.
Is this Mage versus Sword and Shield something? Oh, that's right. Pylon has the Fire Staff as well. Gets some great shots off on Caulk. Caulk also lands the Fireball, and Pylon is ticking down hard. Both sitting at about... Oh, Caulk has more damage on him. Lands the Ice Storm, and Pylon just defiant stances inside of it. Instantly gets the heal off by swapping to Fire Staff. Caulk sitting below half. Friendly Pylon sitting at 2/3 HP. Both land Fireballs. Caulk goes for the Burnout. Gets a little bit of the damage off on Pylon. Both about 2 hits away. Pylon 1 hit away. Oh, and Caulk gets it with the auto attacks. Great turn there. GG's to both of you. That was very back and forth. Caulk had the early lead, then Pylon took it right back, then Caulk finished it out. Wow. When you swerved in at the last second to get that burnout damage, that was cute. All right, Fireball lands on Caulk just to start, and Caulk lands it right back on Pylon. Pylon actually dodges back into the fire field, takes a little bit more burn damage. Auto attacks landing on Caulk.
Oh, he's got hit going into it.
Ends it. Oh my gosh, and it's done for. Caulk landing almost every auto attack there. GG's, boys. Great aim from Caulk on those. And Caulk advances. Pylon, it has been a pleasure watching you, brother. GG's. Finally, we have Neccro versus Rektem. I'm looking at Neccro now. Does Neccro have an Empower buff on you?
Fire stuff.
Oh, okay. You're good. You're good, brother. No worries. No worries. You're good, brother. All right. Rektem is Bow Spear versus what looks like Fire Staff Rapier. This is actually the first time we're seeing Neccro get to play, by the way, as well.
Is this still losers bracket?
This is the last losers bracket match before we get back to the winners.
Opening Fireball hit.
Fireball on Rektem. Oh my gosh, and Rektem is so low. 1 hit away, and he goes in for the dash to finish. Wow, that burst damage is nutty.
Neccro just does not miss.
Holy cow. That Fletch also did like 2k damage. And it's begun. First lands hit for Rektem, or for Neccro as well.
Oh,
that Rektem's already so low, 1 hit away, and he goes in for the autos. Oh, gets him with the spear, gets the sweep into the impale. 1 away, goes for the dash, and he misses it.
Nice.
Oh, but he gets him with the rapier.
That was good.
That was getting sexy at the end there. Both of you, well done. Neccro is advancing. Rektem, GG's, brother. Good game. Alrighty. And then there were 10. I'm an idiot. I freaking put all these together again like an... Oh, I'm so bad at this. I shouldn't be allowed to do this. Alright, real fast. If you're the 5 people that have not lost a single match yet, let me know. Snorlax.
Peter.
Snorlax, you haven't lost a match yet, right?
Correct.
Chappe. No, Cheater hasn't lost a match yet.
Emericuh.
OldManControl, Emericuh, and one other person hasn't lost a match yet.
Snorlax is 2-0.
Neccro.
Neccro. No, you technically lost one because your food stuff. Lowkiiii, Caulk, Chappe. It's Lowkiiii, isn't it?
And Nightkity hasn't lost.
Nightkity. It's Nightkity. Good call, dude. All right, that's what I wanted. Alrighty. There we go. Put you guys over here. So, these are winner bracket matches we're about to do. There's going to be 2, and frankly, one of you 5 is about to get very lucky, and you get to advance for free. That's just how it works. Alright. First up is going to be Emericuh versus Snorlax.
Oh, God.
These are winner bracket matches. Both of these players are 2-0 right now.
Oh. Well, better than that then.
Is this wait, this is Ice and Great Axe versus Sword and Shield Warhammer. Snorlax is going the distance over here, being the absolute meat shield. Ice Storm gets placed by Emericuh. He's dodging inside of it, goes for the Reap inside the Ice Storm as well, or inside the Ice Shower as well. Oh my gosh, and as soon as Snorlax lands the Warhammer combo, America's down below half. And Snorlax has shrugged off the damage already.
It's back to full, but I think that might be the most damage we've seen put on Snorlax this entire tournament.
True. I think Snorlax has gone against mages like every time. Snorlax just holding block the entire time, just waiting out cooldowns for himself. Gets into the auto attack range, and instantly we see an ice pillar. Emericuh goes for the ice shower into the Reap combo, but misses the Reap. Snorlax goes for the stun into the heavy attack, misses. Oh no, hits the heavy attack. Hits the heavy attack. Ice Storm down. It's tickling Snorlax. Emericuh is looking to play the kite game now.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not gonna work very well, as we've seen before. Goes for the Reap into an auto attack into the Execute, and somehow Snorlax is full.
No damage,
That's what I'm saying. He's like full health.
Welcome to my world, dude. Welcome to my life.
Oh my gosh, Snorlax! I'm gonna need you to ping your armor. Holy cow!
Right. The only person I've actually seen kill Snorlax is Control.
That is insane. I'm like curious if a good spear player can kill you.
There's a direct counter to spear with Sword and Shield, and I'll show you guys it. There's no way.
Ooh. Well, I'm thinking Ren stacking. Gets him with the shockwave into the wrecking ball. Oh, and Ear gets the. Oh, Emericuh gets the dodge out. I always call you Ear. I'm sorry.
He gets him in the Ice Storm, but he's still just not taking any damage. Shield is up. Defiant stance cannot be beaten right now.
We saw Emericuh's executes hitting for like 4K on normal people, and Snorlax just stares at it and says, "Cute."
Bashed out into a
There
heavy
it
hammer.
is, done for.
That's insane, dude.
GG's, boys.
I hit him with my full combo and literally didn't see his health bar go down.
He didn't care. That's insane. Snorlax moving on. Emericuh goes into the loser bracket. All right. We're going to find the next 2 that have to fight each other, and then obviously the lucky one that gets to advance anyways. We have OldManControl versus Nightkity.
Yeah, OldManControl has a loss.
Oh! I picked the wrong name then. I'm sorry. Who's the other person that hasn't?
I have OldManControl
Lowkiiii. Lowkiiii beat Control.
Yeah, I have 2 wins, 1 loss.
Lowkiiii was
Yeah,
the
he's
one
not
that was supposed to be in there. So you know
OldManControl
what?
2-1.
It is Nightkity versus Lowkiiii. My bad.
Wait, Lowkiiii has a loss. Or no?
Has Lowkiiii lost yet?
Lowkiiii, do you have a loss?
Did I face him like round 1?
No.
I don't think Lowkiiii.
and
I think
fought
Lowkiiii advanced. I think Lowkiiii had a free advance at some point, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I
was
think that's
Loik.
probably
Yeah.
it.
Loik. Sorry, no.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
I
good,
took a
brother.
loss and came back though.
All right, so it's Lowkiiii versus Nightkity.
This guy.
Because I drew the Snorlax card.
auto lose that card?
There we go. All right, now we got a good. And by the way, this means that Cheater has automatically advanced in the winners bracket, just because we only have 5 of you in there currently.
What a cheater.
Nightkity. Oh, but he gets the second hit off with Lowkiiii. Poison shot lands and gets a little cripple in there as well. Defiant Stance popped by Kitty, and Lowkiiii is using all of his dodges plus his fletch to get a bunch of distance and is now on the other side. And Kitty is struggling to gap close.
He's making
Gets the evade. Gets the evade shot out. Kitty has popped Hatchet and he's on Berserk. Lowkiiii still sitting at full HP. Nightkity sitting at full HP. Lowkiiii continuing to kite back, landing a few arrows. Nightkity doing an amazing job of blocking almost every single arrow. Poison shot has landed. Shield bash is dodged by Lowkiiii, and Lowkiiii is running again to continue to gap or create distance. Lowkiiii is hit by the hatchets though. The throwing hatchets from Nightkity doing work.
It is 100% a patience game right now. The first person to make the mistake is going to take the damage. Nightkity is approaching well, but he just cannot get in.
Yep.
Chipped away down the half
Oh,
health.
goes for the stun, but it misses. Lowkiiii dodging out, fletching away. Nightkity gaining health back. Nightkity is running both Berserk and Defiant Stance, which is a lot of health regen over time. Nightkity just sitting around in Berserk, getting his health back, dodging left and right, serpentining, even evading the poison shot. Goes for a throwing hatchet every once in a while. Alright, and Berserk is done. His health is back. Nightkitty's back on Sword and Shield, blocking auto attacks the entire way forward. Lowkiiii continuing to pepper, trying to take out that stamina bar that is inching low. It does like 4 stamina damage, apparently. Nightkity has made it close to Lowkiiii. Goes for the shield bash, misses. Defiant Stance popped. Lowkiiii evade shots backwards. Getting close to a corner, lands an arrow there. Nightkity around 1/2 HP, lands the poison shot, and Lowkiiii evades it. Lands the riposte, goes for the auto attack. Now we're in a melee fight. Lowkiiii fletches through and goes back to bow. Nightkity landing. Oh, gets 2 arrows to the face. Nightkity sitting around 1/5 HP.
Defiant Stance up.
Lowkiiii sitting around 1/3 HP. Here's the thing, Nightkity has more health regen, so the longer this goes, the better it's going to be for Nightkity. Oh, lands an arrow, misses the evade shot, Defiant Stance popped.
Ooh, he's
very low, 2 hits away. Poison shot lands.
There's a bleed on.
Instantly gets the health back from weapon swapping, pops Berserk, goes in, Rapier versus Berserk Hatchet. Goes for the Raging Torrent.
For Lowkiiii.
Auto attacks in, goes for the shield bash, misses. 1 arrow away. There it is. Lowkiiii gets it in. Well kited, boys.
That was tactical.
That was really well done, boys. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kitty. Were you able to land one shield bash, or did Lowkiiii dodge them all?
I think he dodged all.
Yeah, that for me was the best part of what Lowkiiii did, was dodging every single shield bash, because that's the combo right there. Poison shot lands, evade shot gets blocked, continuing to block while inching forward. Lowkiiii doing a great job of moving backwards and rolling backwards after all of his bow attacks to keep the distance between them. Gets to the edge of the arena, goes in for the riposte during Defiant Stance, doesn't get anything out of it. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna let you take over, Cactus. My mouth.
Evade shot it out, trying to get his distance. He almost got cornered back there. Is able to get back to the flag and get some distance between him and Nightkity.
I'm sorry, my throat just went
The
dead
shuffle
there.
continues. He's just working his way backwards, taking that little bit of damage as he can get it. He just has to be patient.
All right, Nightkity sitting around, 9/10 HP. Lowkiiii means that he's put at least 4 arrows into Kitty. Goes for the shield rush, does not land. Lowkiiii is out. Does get hit with the social distancing hatchet, the thrown hatchet that slows.
Yep.
Back to Sword and Shield. Gap closed quite a bit. Gets hit during Defiant Stance, takes a little bit of damage. Lets the poison shot hit him as well, so the poison's ticking down a little bit. Lowkiiii back into the corner. Nightkity almost gap closed the distance. Regened a lot of his HP back through Defiant Stance and Berserk. And we missed the shield bash. Loki's on the other side now. Goes in for the heavy attack. Ooh, dodges out at the last minute. And gets the riposte off and the backstab on the backside from the stun. Fletches through.
The issue is you got to keep that pressure on. He does. He's back.
Lowkiiii taking a little bit of damage from the throwing hatchets.
The chip damage is done. That was a great exchange for Lowkiiii. Gets himself some room. He's got him down to 20%.
Knight going down low. Getting to about 15%. Pops Defiant Stance. Holding the block the entire way through so the arrows don't do anything to him. Gets the health regen back. Goes for the thrown spear.
Flush in.
The thrown hatchet, sorry.
Can't finish. He got caught without a shield out there for a second. One auto would have done it.
Ends Berserk early so that he can get back onto Sword and Shield and continue blocking. He's not getting the full heal off Berserk anymore then. Poison shot lands. He'll be ticking down a little bit. Lowkiiii is playing the time game at this point. Dodges in for the riposte and doesn't get it. Nightkity holds and gets the stun off. Oh, the riposte through the backside and he gets him with the auto attacks.
Lowkiiii.
That final exchange there where you dodge forward into the riposte, but Kitty anticipated it and held the hit so that he didn't proc riposte and then instantly into the shield bash for the stun. I just want to say that was really well done. Like, that was
We will see
that was
Nightkity
good.
again. He is 2-1. He is still in the tournament, so he is not out yet.
And then there were 3 people that are technically 3-0. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We are shuffling up the losers bracket right now. These matches are going to be loser bracket matches. Whoever loses is done. Whoever wins gets to continue staying alive. First up, we have Emericuh versus Caulk. Get in there, boys. We have Great Axe and Ice Gauntlet versus Fire and Ice.
I never heard a duel say more than America's fucked.
Duel initiated. Round 1.
Fireball misses. Emericuh going in for the charge. Also misses. Kited out well. Oh, and he auto attacks himself into. But a great Ice Tomb.
No damage. Instantly entombs.
Pops out, goes forward, tries to land the Ice Storm on Caulk. Caulk dodges out well. Emericuh misses out on the Ice Shower as well. He's in auto attack range. Emericuh's going in with Great Axe.
2 autos forced into entomb.
Caulk is already at half. Hits the charge. Caulk lands the Ice Shower though into the auto attacks. Emericuh's getting low. Oh my gosh, he's 1 auto attack away now. Fireball and it lands. There it is. Caulk landing 2 Ice Showers in that fight. Amazing job,
reap,
both
America,
of you.
That one reap.
Yeah, I missed, dude. Sucked.
Oh man, that was close. Not gonna lie. That was a beautiful Ice Tomb, by the way, for that first combo that he got you with. Emericuh burning the dodge rolls to the side, regaining, and he goes for the charge. Directly in on a Caulk. He's in melee range. Caulk lands the Ice Shower, but he gets the reap off anyways into the execute, and he exits into the execute. Caulk sitting at 1/5 HP. Emericuh sitting at 1/2 HP. Auto attacks are flying, and he lands the fireball. What?
Wow.
Holy shit.
That was some damage.
Oh my gosh.
That was really good.
Just 1 ability difference there. That's that difference between winning and losing right there. Is 1 ability. Fantastic round by both of those 2.
The moment that you exited Ice Entomb into his execute, I thought it was done. I thought it was game over.
Dude, he rolled right as he exited, so you got that iframe and it missed.
Oh,
it didn't hit. It looked like it chunked.
It looked like it chunked him. I'm not gonna lie, but maybe that was your auto attacks.
What's it called?
If it hit him, he would have died for sure, 100%.
Okay, I got you.
He was like 20% HP.
All right, Caulk is moving forward in the loser bracket. Emericuh, GG's, brother.
GG's.
All right, next up we have Chappe and Nightkity.
Both 2-1 in the tournament.
Chappie's
This is
not
make or
wrong.
break here.
You draw like trash, Chappie. Like these are all hard fights.
I am by no means exaggerating when I say Chappe has had the hardest schedule.
I blame Pritch. Definitely Pritch.
I literally have a bowl. That's what I use. All right, sword, shield, and hatchet versus mage. No, sword and shield, great axe.
Kitty changed it up.
Yeah, Kitty's changing it up a little bit. Gets hit with the fireball. Chappe kiting around a little bit. Nightkity just continuing to hold the blocks, not taking any damage. Chappe dodges through. Nightkity charges to get into auto attack range, goes for the reap. Reap misses, but puts the gravity well on top of Chappe, but Chappe can stay in that for longer. Dashes away with burnout. Created a little distance, gets a fireball off, and Nightkity is sitting around with a little bit of chip damage. Chappe as well with a little bit of chip damage, both sitting around 80% HP. Ice Storm gets put out. Kitty is slowly walking through it, basically ignoring the damage a little bit, but he is getting a little chunked. Gets him back to 20%. Shield Rush missed. Shield Bash missed. Puts him in the Ice Shower. Auto attacks flying, and Nightkity is taking a lot of damage from this. Goes in with the Gravity Well in charge. Chappe instantly goes into the Ice Tomb. Gets reaped back in, though, into the Fireball. Dashes out, gets the damage onto Nightkity. Into the Incinerate for the finish.
Yep, you can't block that. Yeah, that Incinerate.
Yep. Incinerate's one of those that gotta be, it's gotta be dodged.
Iframes only.
I was gonna say, it
Round
feels...
two.
Oh, and the match has begun. Fireball in to start with Chappe. Gets a little bit of poke off. Only doing stamina damage at this point, though. Nightkity.
Chippy, there's no way to break it. That's the biggest issue right now, is these casters don't have an easy way of breaking our shield users' stamina bar.
Oh, I love the Ice Shower, or the Ice Storm, and I love that Kitty charges through it, throws out the Gravity Well, does not land.
Chappie's got some space. He's got a good 20 seconds now without a Grav Well coming.
That Gravity Well being missed while Chappe's Entomb was on cooldown is huge. Goes for the Entomb right in front of Kitty's face, probably to get mana back. And they're both just sitting there saying hi to each other while Chappe's chilling. And he's out. Burnouts away immediately. Nightkity sitting at about 80% HP. Chappe sitting at about 65% HP.
I think he got the block up on that fireball. I didn't really chunk him.
Yep. And now they're both sitting around 75% HP. This is a very even fight so far. Ice Shower. He lands the Gravity Well into the reap. And Chappe's below half instantly. Nightkity also sitting below half. Gets the burnout damage to proc. Defiant stance is up. Nightkitty's taking greatly reduced damage. Goes ahead and entombs the shield bash. Incinerate hits though. That's big damage. Chappe getting low. Chappe about 2 hits away. Charged after.
Dodged.
Nice iframe.
Gravity Well lands. Goes for the burnout out of the Gravity Well. Chappe 1 hit away. Puts an Ice Storm in the middle between them.
Gets himself some distance.
Creates a little bit of distance. Nightkity is just throwing those blocks down on Sword and Shield to continuously block these auto attacks from Chappe.
Just need to stay calm.
Gets the charge in at the last second and gets Chappe. We have a 1-to-1 match, boys.
Was it your Incinerate that missed? Is that what that was? When Kitty was on you?
I don't know. It just looked like the Incinerate didn't do damage. Maybe it crit last time and I was used to bigger damage. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I was going to say it looked like, I mean, it definitely looked like he took damage.
Round 3.
Nightkity slowly pressing forward. Every single time that Chappe throws an auto, he blocks. Every time Chappe's moving or dodging. Oh, he gets the interrupt off. Oh, but the reap misses and he goes for the Ice Shower. He's blocked out from getting to him, even though he landed the Gravity Well. Chappe just continuing to pepper with auto attacks, puts the Ice Storm down, kites back through the Ice Storm, and goes inside of it into an Entomb. Nightkity chilling along the outside, goes for the charge in. Chappe immediately tries to down. Oh! The burnout got interrupted by Reap. That was so good.
I think it burnt the cooldown too.
It did.
I'm pretty damn sure.
Nightkity goes for the Gravity Well and lands it. Chappe goes for the Shield Bash. Important to note there, Chappe did not have Entomb there for that. Oh, he tries to go through it, but he gets caught. Nightkity gets caught at the end of the ice shower, getting peppered with auto attacks and the fireball. There it is.
Nice.
Oh, that was, you got caught on the very edge of that.
Yeah, I got caught.
Oh, that sucks. GG's, boys. Nightkity, been a pleasure watching you, brother.
Same.
Chappe continuing with his hardest streak. Next, I'll give you, I'll probably give you Snorlax.
Oh, God.
Up next, Captain Thorpe, the solo.
All right, next up in the loser bracket, we have Loik and OldManControl. This means,
here we go.
by the way, this means that Neccro has advanced without having to fight somebody for the same reason that we had a free advance in the winner's circle. We just have an odd number currently with how it is going. Neccro, congratulations on another dub.
This is brutal for both of us. We're about 50-50 on our duels. This is going to be close.
Loik versus Control, baby. We have the Bowmaster versus the guy who tried to find a million ways to break this duel.
Round 1 initiated.
Firestaff versus Bow. Rain of Arrows lands on Loik. OldManControl is still staying at full HP. Loik is already at 1/3 HP from 2 different shots. OldManControl ticking down. There it is. The third bow hit lands and Loik is done. 1 Rain of Arrows, 3 bow attacks. That's all it took. Loik landed Burnout and an auto attack and took control to half HP off of just those 2. So this is a squishy battle here. Instantly into the Burnout.
Straight into round 2.
Goes for the Fireball and the Rain of Arrows misses. Fireball lands. Goes for the Javelin Toss, misses. Dodges through and lands the Incinerate! Oh my
You
gosh!
give me 2-1. You have nothing else coming, buddy.
Oh,
Wait
I
for the
did.
cooldown.
I didn't see the animation on that. Was it an Incinerate at the end?
Dodges through Control's sweep into the Incinerate. Beautiful.
Good luck, man.
You too.
I just want to let you know these light armor battles are way more fun. Poison shot thrown out, misses. Ice storm thrown out, lands a little bit of tick damage. Both have dodged away. Both are still sitting basically full HP. Loik getting a lot, trying to hide behind the stairs to not take damage from ranged attacks.
You gotta respect it.
Rain of Arrows doesn't land. Incredible ingenuity.
Style points for the Loik. It doesn't
Tries
matter
to go
anymore.
for the Javelin Toss, misses. Loik lands the lands the stun though on the sphere.
He doesn't
They're
have
both
enough
dodging around. Sweep lands. Javelin Toss lands. Loik taken to 3/4 HP. OldManControl gets hit with a fireball though into an ice storm, and they're both sitting around 75% now. Rain of Arrows misses. Loik's auto attacks are hitting.
He needs to get some chip damage.
Control sitting around. Oh, goes for the Burnout. Burnout dodged away. Control lands the arrow afterwards.
Was it a fake?
Both sitting around 1/3. Goes for the Javelin Toss. Misses. Lands an auto attack from Loik. OldManControl is 1 hit away. Goes for the stun. Lands the stun into the sweep. Into the Javelin Toss.
Oh, fuck, dude. Holy shit. You earned it. Go fucking win it, man.
Burn. I had 100 health.
That was 1%, right?
That CC combo was so good at the end.
Like 0.05%.
Oh
He pulled that on me. That shit on me before, too.
Clip it.
Holy cow. Say hi to YouTube.
So angry. Go win the thing. You are Snorlax.
I just want to let you guys know that hiding behind the stairs was a stroke of genius, and I didn't realize that it blocks Rain of Arrows.
It was. If you're wondering, Loik was walking around the castle trying to find every nook and cranny he could crawl into.
And you guys thought it was a waste of time and stupid, and I used almost all of the ones. I used 2 out of 3.
You rolling out from underneath those stairs on your belly may have been the funniest thing I've seen all day.
I have
It burned his cooldown. I took no damage from that, for the record. I took no
He was
damage.
gonna do poison arrow on you. That would have gotten you there.
I did it after he did the poison arrow. That's why I made the decision.
I have 3 names remaining. I have Cheater, Snorlax, and Lowkiiii for the winner's bracket. There are obviously 3 of you, so 2 of you are about to fight, and 1 of you are about to get a free advance. But the thing is Chappe Cheater already got a free advance on the last round, so I'm gonna go ahead and cheat real fast and make it so that Cheater has to play in one of these matches. So Cheater's either going against Lowkiiii or Snorlax. I don't know which one. I'm literally doing this in a bowl without looking, and I'm putting it on screen.
He wants to play with Snorlax, I think.
Yeah, Snorlax.
It is Snorlax.
Yeah, I feel like
It is
Yeah,
Snorlax.
there we go. There we go.
There it is. You can win.
Cheater versus
Stellar
Snorlax.
fire, baby.
Lowkiiii, you have advanced. Congratulations.
Duel initiated. Snorlax, the beast.
The brick wall versus the big damage. Can
Big
Cheater
damage and
pull
big
off?
brain. Cheater, again, his first rounds has showed us that his knowledge of the abilities is generally, bar none to anybody else.
True, very true. Can he kite out Snorlax? So far, everybody is just do-si-doing around trying to get an advantage with their positioning. Snorlax is inching a little bit closer to Cheater. Cheater has already burned his burnout, but it's probably coming back off cooldown about now. And is back off cooldown, dashes out of the corner, and is running away. Cheater doing an interesting running strategy without trying to kite or throw autos. Boom, straight into the ice shower, and Snorlax does not go into it. Tried to catch him out there with being a little cheeky. I like it. Cheater just moving backwards. Looks like Cheater's going to be going for another burnout to dash away again, back into the other corner. Cheater is playing the combo game. Gets the ice shower dodged through by Snorlax. Snorlax lands the shield bash. Oh my gosh, into the stun, into another stun, into Wrecking Ball, into the auto attacks.
He still has 50% health. He didn't come out of that bad. That was not that bad. Could have been much worse.
Great trade for Snorlax, though. Oh, gets right out into the burnout, dash away. Snorlax sitting pretty at full HP, even though the fireball lands. Cheater sitting at about 75% HP. Snorlax dodges through another ice shower again. Cheater is getting locked up, gets hit with the stun, into the knockdown, into the heavy, and Cheater has been taken down by Snorlax.
I got some cooldowns. Give me a sec.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Oh my gosh! Can I, just so that everyone's aware of this, in case this wasn't in the YouTube video, I don't remember when this happened. Snorlax initially wasn't even in this tournament. He joined because we had 19, and he offered to join to help, saying he was gonna suck. All right, ice shower burned, or ice storm burned. Cheater kiting inside of it, going for the ice shower, and Snorlax dodges backwards. Cheater's still sitting at full HP, but Snorlax has taken a couple hits. He's sitting around 80 HP.
Damage Snorlax has ever taken.
I was gonna say, Cheater is probably full int. Snorlax is probably full con. Gets with the bash, gets with the shockwave into the Wrecking Ball.
Burnout's out. Still half health though. He did take a little bit on that last hit.
Yep, Snorlax now sitting basically full HP. Cheater sitting at about half HP. That CC combo is deadly. He goes shield bash he goes shield rush into shield bash into shockwave into an auto attack. The stun combo is insane. The crouch taunting, saying come and get me. I love it. Snorlax goes for the auto, creates a little space for Cheater. Cheater dodges out immediately. Good timing on that. Goes for the burnout around the corner. Cheater just waiting for that ice shower, ice storm combo to come back. Goes for the Entomb after dodging forward to try and trick Snorlax. Snorlax is just sitting, waiting with a block.
It's going to be an opening bash. Can he iframe out?
Nope, neither go for it. And he goes for the shield bash, into the stun, into the stun, into the knock, into the autos. There it is.
I was a little worried about the shockwaves and stuff hitting because when you go up in that elevation, they may miss.
Snorlax and Lowkiiii, one of you two will be advancing to the finals. All right. Well, we have 5 of you now in the loser bracket.
Can I not fight Cheater, please? Thanks.
I will let Lady Luck decide. One of you is getting a free pass forward. I'll literally do this on stream so you guys know that I'm not cheating here. We have Caulk
match. Snorlax versus Lowkiiii.
We have Caulk versus
Lowkiiii decided
Chappe.
he wanted some of that pain and
No
torture.
way. Come on. Let's go.
We have Caulk versus
Hey, Chappe,
Chappe.
what are you doing, dog? Wait, this is an actual duel that's happening, right?
Wait, why are Lowkiiii why are you two fighting each other?
I thought you said to fight.
No!
Oh.
Not yet.
Okay, well we can cancel it.
Oh yeah, my bad. I thought you say.
You gotta wait. You gotta let the viewers. It builds hype. That's what it is. That's why we let the loser bracket play each other. No, I'm kidding. It's
Where's
because
the
we
TV
gotta
commercial
catch
when
the
you
loser
get-
bracket up to the winners bracket. Chappe versus Caulk, Mage v Mage. This is Chappe's like 15th Mage v Mage fight. Caulk goes for the burnout. Chappe at half HP. Chappe goes for the burnout as well, and Chappe lands the incinerate onto Caulk.
That was like a crit or something.
Holy
Bruh,
cow!
hit hard.
Like a burnout crit on top of an incinerate crit?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, swale. Oh, I'm fucking alright.
We can. Our
No,
cooldown's
we're
good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
All right, match begins. Round 2. Chappe's up 1-0. Chappe lands the first auto attack. Caulk responds.
Oh,
Caulk lands the fireball, both at half HP. That's basically kill range. Ice Storm lands a little bit onto Chappe, and Chappe is gone from the autos.
I think it got the debuff on him.
You want to over CDs or what?
6 seconds.
Yeah.
Chappe and Caulk, 1-1 apiece. Who is the better mage?
Oh god, I just misclicked.
Goes for the incinerate. Bold option. Bold move by Chappe. It's a power move. Goes for the fireball anyways and lands it. Caulk lands the responding fireball. Oh, the autos!
Wait, no,
He goes for the incinerate into the burnout! Oh my gosh, can Caulk pull it back? No, there it is, the auto from Chappe.
Oh, shit.
In this
Yeah,
game,
get
we
my man.
trade blunders.
Yes,
Yep.
you both traded incinerate. That was beautiful. GG's Chappe continuing his streak of probably the hardest road you could take. All right, we have 3 names left. We have Cheater, Neccro, and OldManControl. Neccro already had a bye last time, so we're gonna make sure that he has to play this time. And it's going to be Neccro versus either Cheater or OldManControl, and I'm gonna mash these up real fast. Whoever doesn't get picked is obviously advancing for free. Neccro versus Cheater.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
OldManControl, you have automatically advanced. Congratulations.
Cheater's got a shield out.
Thank you.
The fuck,
Shield
Cheater?
acts out.
Ooh.
No way.
Cheater
No way
has
you're doing
swapped
that,
to
Cheater. Are you
shield
serious?
Great Axe
No
to
way
go
you're
against
doing
Neccro's mage.
Oh,
The mind
okay.
games have started.
Oh, I love it.
Let me respect. What the fuck?
Is this gonna be Respec Wars?
Yeah, technically the match has started.
Oh, I love it. Cheater ain't playing no games. He'll beat you no matter what the builds are.
Again, Cheater with the knowledge, optimizing the strategy here.
Goes for the Pillar of Fire opener into the Fireball opener, and Cheater is already at 2/3 HP. While the matchup might favor Sword and Shield, I feel like Neccro knows what he's doing on that Fire Staff, and this might not be Cheater's main.
That is accurate. If you've ever seen Neccro out in the field and been stuck in one of his setups, you know the pain.
Oh, baby. Neccro getting great trades off with the Rapier. Cheater trying to go in, Sword and
Fantastic
Shield
trades.
blocking. Cheater sitting at about half HP right now. Neccro getting the auto attacks off.
catches
Gets
it,
the
gets
shield
the
bash into the auto attack chain.
Dashes out. Cheater at 20%.
Charges through. Gets the fireball on top
the
of
burn
Cheater,
might
who's
get
stuck
him.
in the reap animation.
Burn
Goes
might
for the
get him. The burn
riposte.
gets him.
Gets the kill with burn damage while in a riposte. Oh, beautiful. Neccro saying, I see your bruiser, I don't care. Ooh, goes for a cheeky pillar of fire. Was a little bit in front, but that was okay. Good attempt. Fireball lands on the Cheater. Cheater goes in for the stun, but it's reposted back into the auto attack. Dashes out with Fletch, and Cheater is now in defiant stance, sitting at 80% HP. Fireball lands directly in front of Cheater, which is gonna still proc the damage. Pillar of Fire procs as well.
Getting tipped.
Sitting at below 50% HP. Does land the gravity well, but it gets reposted into the Fletch through, and Neccro's back out again. Cheater trying to gap close, is sitting at one more hit, goes for the bash, misses, gets him with the riposte auto. Neccro, well played, great kiting. And that's why, as a great X user, I effing hate you stupid rapier players that throw a stupid riposte up every time I put you in my gravity well. Neccro advancing Cheater. GG's, brother. Been fun watching you. Alright. Now we have Snorlax and Lowkiiii. We have 2 people left with flawless records. And we have 3 left in the losers bracket.
Wait, let me respec 5-con full decks.
You're good, you're good. Next up is going to be Snorlax and Lowkiiii. The winner of this match is going straight through to the finals. You are guaranteed a top 2 spot.
So I'm fighting Lowkiiii now?
Snorlax versus Lowkiiii.
Yep.
Oh, Cactus is going to the bathroom.
I'll wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's wait for Cactus.
Yeah.
Let's wait for my co-cast. Honestly, I feel bad. I feel like I talk way too much.
No.
It's exciting to listen to.
Is it? Good.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, unless somebody said no. Shut that down real fast. Oh,
it's a little distracting while you're fighting, but other than that, it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, and
I'd recommend just saying QRF, because then you can never like misname the ability, because you don't know what to have it on.
Wait, what?
Like, hey, whoa, he hit his Q.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Everybody though.
My thing is everybody's keybinds are so different. Like with League, that's totally what people do because everybody has like the preset of that essentially.
I think you're missing the joke, but
oh, my bad. I'm what we call special. In more ways than one. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I effing hate rapier players. Like it's so frustrating.
He's back. Let's do it.
Ooh, let's do it. Cactus, you ready, Berta?
Ready.
Good, because my mouth isn't working very well anymore. All right, you got the first match. Go.
Oh, a duel's already started. Snorlax creeping in. Lowkiiii trying to keep that distance again. We know he's going to work his way into that corner, but he's out. Snorlax has to try and catch him. Let's see if he can pin him in the corner.
Great dodge by Lowkiiii.
Gets more ground in between him, cuts to the opposite side. This is going to be one of those matches where it's going to be one opening that will result in the fight going one way or the other. Snorlax still just creeping in, Lowkiiii poking away, gets a little bit of chunk damage.
Snorlax is getting... I see his health bar, which means that he's taking damage. It's possible. Even stone giants can fall. Goes for the shield bash, misses it.
It queued up. Yeah, it queued up. I kept going.
Snorlax sitting at 90% HP. Lowkiiii just needs to continue doing this 9 more times. Lowkiiii landing shot after shot. Gets a few on without Snorlax blocking. Gets the evade shot in. Snorlax still blocks it anyways. Riposte or Fletch through. Just standing. Literally, Lowkiiii, auto attack, dodge back, auto attack, dodge back.
We've seen so far, though. This is the most damage we've seen go on to Snorlax. Lowkiiii has found the chink in the armor.
Snorlax has yet to land a single hit onto Lowkiiii.
Kappa.
Poison shot lands. That'll be ticking down. Lowkiiii landing a few more arrow shots. Lowkiiii back into the corner. This is, can Snorlax get him here? Goes for the riposte into the stun, into the back crit. And dodging back through. Snorlax gets his stun off. Into the shockwave. Into the wrecking ball. Oh no, he dodged out of the wrecking ball, but Lowkiii's the damage has been done. Lowkiiii now sitting at 60% HP. Snorlax sitting at about 40% HP. Snorlax dodging side to side, continuously holding his block down so that the arrows aren't hitting him, instead just hitting stamina damage. The poison ticks are down. Snorlax has been hit. Tries to break line of sight a little bit to pop Defiant Stance. Defiant Stance is now up. Snorlax will be getting that 15% HP as soon as that's done. Lowkiiii goes for the evade shot, dodged out. Snorlax has gap closed. They are sitting at the exact same HP values. Lowkiiii with a great riposte to get more distance now. Riposte is going to be on cooldown though for a little bit.
Shield and got caught standing still. No, not able to capitalize.
Oh, gets him with the stun! Into the shockwave! Into the knock! Lowkiii's got him! Oh, he's got him!
Oh my goodness!
Lowkiiii plays flawlessly for 2.5 minutes. Snorlax plays flawlessly for 10 seconds. And that's the difference right there. No, I mean, Snorlax is also doing an incredible job of moving forward and holding block and moving forward and holding block at the right time.
I have to drop it, and there's times where I have to regain stamina. That's the hardest part.
There's times when he has to blink.
But he is, at all times, holding the W key.
I have to expect Snorlax to be like one of those players, like, oh, I actually play on a keypad with a piano. Free World's Fair.
By the way, in that final battle, you landed the shield rush or shield bash in the middle of his Fletch, and it canceled it, and that's what won it for you. That was beautiful. Yeah. All right, Snorlax versus Lowkiiii, round 2. Both are sitting at full HP, which means Lowkiiii has put 27 arrows into Snorlax's shield, and Snorlax has not hit Lowkiiii with a combo yet. Evade shot gets blocked as well. Snorlax has blocked every single shot. Poison shot gets hit. Lowkiiii evades backwards, fletches past the shield rush, and Lowkiiii has gone back to the dodge roll auto attack style. Snorlax is doing his same running with shield up occasionally every time Lowkiiii fires an arrow off. This is a huge mind game right here where they're both just waiting for the arrow to be fired.
Up there, friendly Pylon, knock it off. I see you throwing stuff across. Knock it off.
Lowkiiii and Snorlax sitting about 15 meters apart. Defiant Stance has been popped. Lowkiii's already used evade shot. Evades out by Lowkiiii. And Lowkiiii has now created 20 meters of distance that Snorlax has to regain. Lowkiiii is playing this one much tighter. He's not going for those riposts into rapier combos. It looks like he's just going for the full get him with the bow strat. The true question. Oh, there it is. Snorlax gets the stun off. Into the stun. Into the knockdown. Into the auto attack.
Doesn't get the big heavy at the end, though. He got about half health on him.
Yep. For those curious, when you get multiple CC procs against you, you get what's called a free dodge by spamming it in the middle of being stunned, and you get a free light roll no matter what armor you're in. So when you see Lowkiiii or people dodging way too fast after getting knocked down or CC'd, it's because the video game has randomly decided to give them the free dodge.
The good dodge.
Yeah.
I think he's in light, though, isn't he?
He is in light, so like that dodge attack is going to look the same as all of the rest of his. Lowkiiii sitting at basically half HP off of one combo. Snorlax getting hit with the poison shot, but basically remaining at full health because Defiant Stance and all of his damage reductions are basically mitigating all the damage from poison shot. Goes for the stun, fletches out, avoids it this time. I'm not going to lie, this is looking a little dire for Lowkiiii. Snorlax is much more on point with the amount of arrows he has been blocking, and as soon as I say that, he decides to ignore everything he's been doing and gets hit with 3 different arrows back to back to back.
Got a little bit of damage in there.
I'm just glad I got to caster curse Snorlax. And his health is back because of... Oh, no. And Lowkiiii lands a hit. I think that one might have been a headshot.
Yeah, the issue
Fletches out.
He just doesn't have any sort of sustain out of his abilities. Snorlax is getting heals out of the stance when it ends, but Lowkiiii just doesn't have any sort of sustain.
Yup. Lowkiiii has to be able to output more than 15% of Snorlax's damage every 40 seconds. Otherwise, Snorlax will win the war of attrition.
He also takes Path of Destiny as well as Shockwave, so he could have the 35% heal on those abilities as well.
Very true. Good call. Every bow attack being blocked perfectly by Snorlax once again. He's gap closed, goes for the stun, dodged out by Lowkiiii. Defiant Stance is popped. Lowkiiii has gained himself 25 meters. Snorlax getting a little ballsy there, going for the running strat, not blocking every single attack, but running forward and trying to zigzag his way through. Working out well for him as he's currently sitting at full HP again, and Lowkiiii is still sitting at 60% HP off of one combo. Poison shot lands, goes for the dodge, into the fletch out. Snorlax is on the run, on the chase. Oh, goes for the riposte. That might have been a misclick. Goes for the evade shot, Oh, and lands a great arrow through Snorlax.
A little scary there.
You know
I
what?
think probably a finger flub.
Nope, I'm giving it to Lowkiiii. It was all a mind game. He did all that on purpose. He riposted on purpose when nobody was around to get Snorlax to do a different combo.
Shockwave this time.
Great dodge.
Does not get it.
Snorlax now sitting lower than I think I've ever seen his health get before.
He's getting some damage. The lights are not out yet. Let's go, Lowkiiii. You got this, boy.
He's at 85% HP.
Keep plugging at him. Commentator bias.
I think everybody viewing this would be rooting for the person that isn't a stone wall. I don't even think Snorlax is rooting for Snorlax.
Again, Snorlax wasn't even gonna participate.
Lands the poison shot, lands a few arrows. Oh, he gets a few autos off on Lowkiiii though.
Oh, good. Okay, get
great damage back through the kiting.
That's not a bad trade for Lowkiiii there.
Lowkiiii is sitting at 1/3 HP though. Snorlax is sitting close to 50% HP. This is easily the lowest we have seen Snorlax get. Oh, huge hit lands during Defiant Stance. They are both sitting around 1/3 HP.
The issue instead. Evasive shot back.
Oh, Snorlax with a huge heal from Defiant Stance.
Lowkiiii got him right away again. He got a little bit more damage on him.
There's 40-second window now. Snorlax goes for the knockdown and he gets it! Goes straight for the knockdown! GG's. Snorlax takes it.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. Snorlax, the man, the myth, the legend that wasn't even going to be a part of this tournament, has undefeated streak, leading him into the finals. Congratulations, brother.
Thanks.
We have 4 people left. We have Chappe, Lowkiiii. We have Neccro and OldManControl. There are going to be 2 matches. The winners of those 2 matches will be playing for a chance at the finals. The loser of that match is going to get 3rd place. You boys ready for this? You guys ready to rumble? All right. First up, we have Neccro versus Chappe.
Last up.
I think every Chappe match has been a mage match. Like, this man has just gone down the ladder of mages in this bad boy. Yo, thanks, Emericuh. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the follow, dude.
Things are looking pretty standard here for both of them. Neccro Fire and Ice, and Chappe over there with Fire and Ice. Right?
Absolutely. More, thank you so much for the follow as well. Neccro and Chappe both throwing out fireballs. Neccro has taken 2 hits from the fireball and the autos. Neccro is down to 1/3. Chappe and Neccro are getting closer to each other, and gets him with the auto! 3 autos, 1 fireball. That's all it took to kill Neccro. GG's.
And that is how quickly those mages matches will go.
Oh, yeah.
All it takes is 3 shots.
Snorlax isn't in this fight, baby. Both fireballs missing, both auto attacks flying. Chappe and Neccro both land the first. Neccro getting hit with an auto while doing his burnout. Both Ice Storms out. He's in Entomb. Ice Shower out. Ice Shower misses while he was in Entomb. Fireball out from Neccro. Neccro lands it. Necro's 1 HP. Chappe is 1. Chappe gets it with the fireball. Chappe is advancing. Neccro, GG's, brother. It has been fun to watch you, my man. This means for the chance to move on to the 3rd place matchup, or for a chance to move on to the finals, we have OldManControl versus Lowkiiii.
To get into the money, basically, here, right?
We have the Bowmen themselves.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it is a rematch, huh?
Good old Bo v Bo. Bo v Bo. Jesus, I can't talk.
Again, these can be explosive. Those full heavy pull bow shots can do the same amount of damage as a fireball. Please do not shoot things like that.
They met once before in the winner's bracket. They're meeting again in the loser's bracket. Rain of Arrows out. All poison shots and Rain of Arrows miss. Control gets the stun into the javelin toss.
He'll take that opening 20%.
HP advantage, Control. Bow shot after bow shot. Both missing, both evading very well, dodging after each bow shot to evade each other. Lowkiiii misses. Oh!
Jab, blows it, misses the vault kick. All cooldowns blown, back to autos.
Swaps over to Spear, running forward, trying to get into melee range, goes for the sweep. Lowkiiii dodges into the evade shot, misses as well. Both of them are now using their bows. Rain of Arrows lands, predicts where Lowkiiii was going to be, goes for the Javelin Toss. Javelin Toss misses, Lowkiiii sitting at 50%, OldManControl sitting at 60%. OldManControl lands another shot, goes for the stun, misses, evade shots out of the sweep. Goes for the auto attacks on range, Lowkiiii hits again, Lowkiiii hits again on OldManControl! And finishes him off with what I have to believe was a headshot.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, both you guys, these are so effing close. I love it. Lowkiiii up 1-0 currently. All right, Cactus, take it. I gotta take all these hydrates coming into my channel.
Opening up, both bow shots down. Rain of Arrows misses. Lowkiii's gonna push in. Volt kick. Oh, he got the volt kick through. Jab, ink. Nope.
Ugh.
Back to tossing arrows, but one shot at this point. Lowkiii's down that range. He could get one tapped. One headshot from OMC. Misses the jab. Trying to get in. Here comes a sweep into a volt kick normally. There it is. He's stunned. He got him. Oh, good counter. One
into
shot
the evade shot.
Control, pushing the issue.
There it is. He gets him with the bow attack. Oh my gosh. That Spear CC combo is deadly when you land the first one. Oh my gosh. 1-1, just like before. This is for all the marbles for these two. Winner advances, loser is out. Poison shot out from OldManControl. It misses. Lowkiiii poison shot misses. Rain of Arrows out, misses.
Rain of Arrows.
Evade shot, dodged. Javelin toss from 10 meters hits. Lowkiiii and Control both have taken one hit at this point. Lowkiiii takes a second hit from range. OldManControl takes a second hit. Control takes a third hit. Both of them sitting at 1/2 HP. Control dodged. Oh, Lowkiiii gets hit. No, he dodges out. Both the riposte and the vault kick missed. OldManControl sitting at lower HP. Control at 1/3. Lowkiiii at 2/3. Can Control bring it back?
One big auto.
Dodges forward. Goes into the riposte.
Misses.
Riposte misses. Fletch through. Sweep is dodged through. Evade shot lands after the javelin toss gets thrown out, and Lowkiiii hits him with an auto attack for the win.
That was a good fight.
Great fight between you two. GG's, boys. Control. I just want to say, you timed out all those riposts. That is really hard to do, and you did a great job on timing that stuff, dude.
Patience is what we call that. Just sitting there, patience.
Yup.
Because he fought me with rapier for freaking
the most
3 weeks.
entertaining round so far has been those two guys. So hats off to you. That was one of the best fights both times you guys have gone at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our top 3. It is going to be Snorlax, Chappe, and Lowkiiii. Now we're gonna have a fight between Chappe and Lowkiiii. A best of 5. You need to win 3 matches to win this. The winner of this match is guaranteed at least 2nd place. The loser of this match is 3rd place. Again, best of 5. We have Fire and Ice versus Bow Rapier. Both light armor users. Don't two-shot me. And it's off. Evade shot missed. Chappe takes a hit to the head, though. Ice Storm out. Poison shot missed. Both missed. Fletch through. And he's stuck in the ice shower. He gets him in the ice shower after Fletch. And Lowkiiii is down to below 1/3 HP. Chappe is sitting at 2/3 HP. Fireball dodged out of. Chappe's dodging the bow shots. Lowkiii's dodging the auto attacks. Both are dancing back and forth, standing about 15 meters apart. Ice shower lands for half a second. Lands a few autos afterwards. Evade shot goes out. Evade shot lands. Lowkiiii is sitting at 1. There it is. The fireball to take him out. Chappe with the ice shower hitting during the Fletch animation to stun him up and get pot shots in. Huge outplay on that one. Great job on that.
Second round already started.
Fireball lands on Lowkiiii. Chappe gets hit with poison shot though. Oh my gosh. Double hits land. Chappe goes in for the burnout.
It's the burnout. Low hit damage though.
Oh, Lowkiiii gets hit, taken to half off that incinerate. We're in a melee fight. Oh, and he gets the ice shower, ice storm combo off. Lowkiiii down 2 rounds now. That ice shower placement by Chappe is absolutely fantastic. Waiting for the rapier to go in and burn Fletch. Lowkiiii down 2-0. Needs to be a comeback, a 3-0 comeback. Chappe starts out with the fireball landing. Lowkiiii down a little bit of health. Goes and invade shots out of the ice storm. Auto attacks flying. Both players have taken hits. Goes in for the burnout and flares out to keep distance. Both sitting around 60% HP. Lands the ice storm. Goes for the auto attacks. Tries to riposte. Lowkiiii. Chappe goes into the ice, into the entomb. Both have burned their get out of jail free cards. Chappe goes for the incinerate. Lowkiii's out of range. Lowkiiii goes for the auto attacks. Chappe's one hit. Lowkiii's one hit. Chappe gets the auto attack off first. Chappe is advancing to the finals. Lowkiiii, GG's, brother.
Right.
You have gotten 3rd place.
Who's gonna go and unplug Snorlax's power?
I'll be there in 3 days.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the finals, we have Chappe versus Snorlax. Hold on, real fast. Before you guys fight, do me a favor. In faction chat, because everyone's gonna be curious faction-wise, are you guys okay with linking your armor and your weapons so that everyone can see the stuff that you guys are using that brought you guys to the finals? Real fast, don't do it at the same time. Let's let Snorlax do it first. Snorlax, ping your armor, ping your weapons, ping your accessories if you'd like, so that people can just see it if they would like to. And
your gear score.
Did it not go through? I pinged all of it.
Did you ping it in faction chat?
Do 4 or 5 at a time.
Okay.
Sato just said that everyone's about to be shook by Chappe's gear. It's about to be all 500 gear.
I have to take the jewelry off because
it's not as bad as it used to be. It's
when
like
I try and
I'm
link it, it blocks the
I
jewelry.
think I'm 560ish, 568.
Oh, that's nice. That's not bad.
It used to be. I used to be on 525 until like 2 days ago.
Yeah. Until Resilient got canned.
No. until somebody gave me some nice gear.
Come up again?
Oh, I got you.
You have to do like 4 at a time. It'll block
did?
out because it's in a weird. Like the chat's weird.
It's totally bugged out.
You get 200 characters, but it doesn't
area
count
chat
links
Snorlax. There's been some weird stuff where I just get blocked from certain chat channels.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, my area chat's working.
This is Chappe's stuff that we're looking at, by the way, for those
just
looking
my armor.
on stream.
I should have done everything.
Just the armor pieces. This is a lot of con intel. So all of them have con. Oh, you have a dex intel as well.
Area chat has my stuff.
I have a dex in there.
Oh,
God, my gear is so trash.
Yeah, my gear's trash too.
Your
Chappe.
pants.
Who ended up with that 600 fire staff? One of your guys found a couple days ago.
I have it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You bastard. I wanted to give him gold for that.
I was gonna say, can we peep? Let's peep the fire staff.
There's the armor.
Ooh.
Yep, that's the one. I was gonna pay 10K for that.
That is a dirty looking fire staff, boys.
Holy cow! No wonder why your autos are doing that.
Yep. I knew it as soon as I saw his damage go like.
Yo, that's a good ice gauntlet too, though. That's super good. You're getting haste, a 30% haste every crit too. That's nasty. Are you pinging an area chat? You are. Okay.
Yeah. My stuff's in area.
All right, chat. We're looking at Snorlax's gear right now. Strength con. Oh, you have the spectral wards giving you the elemental That's what it is.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. Strength con, strength con, strength con. Ooh, you have void bent gauntlets. Congratulations, brother. I like that. And you have the invigorated so that crap falls off you sooner. Nice. Refreshing, resilient. You have quite a few 520 pieces as well.
Mm-hmm.
Lifebreaker, which is literally the one that I use. Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
And Twilight's Fall. This is obviously a tanking sword.
Yeah, I literally just run my setup as is. I didn't change up the gems. Or anything.
Can I get that fire staff? All right, ladies and gentlemen, these are your finalists. Fire and Ice, Sword and Shield Warhammer. We've seen this matchup play out before. Can Chappe do some magic that we haven't seen yet? No pun intended.
DDoS. Let's do it.
Can somebody take down
best
Snorlax?
Of 5 with this? Is this best of 5?
These are best. Yes, this is a best of 5 right here.
Opening round.
And even if Chappe wins, he has to win twice, right?
Yes, Snorlax.
No. This isn't a win. This is whoever wins 3 matches wins the whole thing.
Wait, this
Snorlax just didn't have to win as many games as Chappe to get here.
Ice.
To balance it, it should be Snorlax has to win best of 5, and Chappe just has to kill Snorlax once.
Oh, dodges out of his own Incinerate because he wanted the combo. Lands the Shield Rush anyways. Gets the Incinerate damage off, but Chappe has been chipped. Snorlax is sitting at 90% HP. Auto attacks are being peppered. This is a walk backwards while auto attacking. Snorlax is just running forward while holding a shield the entire time. Dodges out, gets the Ice Storm or gets the Ice Shower on Snorlax. Nobody's really been able to do that just yet. Oh no, lands the Shockwave into the Wrecking Ball. Snorlax and Chappe sitting around half HP. The question is, can Chappe keep up the pressure? Or will Snorlax heal himself back up? Defiant Stance already popped. Great Fireball onto the Defiant Stance, though.
Great damage.
Chappe's damage is burning through. Gets him with the Shield Rush, into the Shield Bash, into the Shockwave, into the Wrecking Ball, into the Auto. What a combo from Snorlax.
Yo, I should stream this. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, by the way, if anybody else is a streamer or whatever, like, you guys can feel this isn't... Me and Cactus are not the only people that are allowed to stream this. Yeah, people are more than welcome to stream this if they would like.
Alright, I don't know if it'll affect performance. We'll see.
Chappe is down 1-0. That said, he was putting on easily the most damage that we've seen onto Snorlax, the quickest.
Yep, we have never... Oh, there's a random. This Amelia person is probably mind blown. Just hang on, guys.
Yeah,
Chappe
yeah.
and Snorlax, just hang on.
Oh, 24.
I'm
just lost.
I'm just gonna DM this dude real fast.
He is just lost. He is just lost.
He's one of us.
What did I just walk in on, dude?
Get out of here!
Thank you for leaving.
Thank you for
Or just have him go sit up on the
Or
wall or
you
some shit. I don't know.
can just come chill
You
on
should just
the wall
give him your
with
Twitch
us
link.
if you
Give him your
wanna
Twitch link if he
watch.
wants to watch.
I don't know how I would feel if I was a level 24 rolling up on, what is it,
on
30
Twitch
level
if
60s
you
all decked
wanna
out and they're
Half
just here.
the fucking Syndicate faction? Yeah.
Okay, let's wait, Snorlax.
All right.
Yep.
I DM'd him. I let him know if he wants to come up and just chill on the rafters, he can. And then I told him I was also streaming it. Holy cow. All right. Round 2, Chappe and Snorlax. By the way, Footman said that this is hard to do homework while watching the intense 1v1s. I don't think I could do homework during this.
1-0 to Snorlax.
1-0 to Snorlax. Chappe going in, hitting the fireball to start off. Snorlax shrugging off the damage. Snorlax inching forward. Chappe just moving backwards and auto-attacking. Dodging, moving backwards and auto-attacking. Goes in, puts down the Ice Shower. Snorlax dodges through it. Gets the Shield Rush off. I'm so sorry. I accidentally dropped down.
Trade here. Chappe comes out flawless there.
Chappe dodged out really well. And Snorlax did a great job not getting caught in that Ice Shower. I got so antsy that I ran forward. My bad. Snorlax and Chappe. Snorlax sitting at like 95% HP. Chappe peppering with auto attack. Snorlax's gap closed in. Chappe goes into the Entomb. Snorlax is just waiting. Can he time a stun when Chappe comes out? Can he predict it? Chappe might dodge roll immediately out. Oh, tries to get it. Chappe dodges out, gets the ice shower on, gets the debuff on, and gets a few autos off. Snorlax able to block the rest. Ice shower down. Snorlax taking huge damage. Snorlax went for the Warhammer combo. Chappe took advantage of it, peppering him with auto attacks. Chappe goes in for the Incinerate. Incinerate misses.
Pressure on. He can't let Snorlax heal up. He's going to continue to heal up in Defiant stance.
Goes for the Shield Rush, dodged out, blocks, gets into the stun, into the Shockwave, into the Wrecking Ball.
Missed, dodged out by Chappe.
Gets the combo down into the Ice Storm. Chappe now sitting at 75% HP. Tries to dodge in for the Incinerate damage. Snorlax did an incredible job blocking the Burnout, which stuns Chappe, into the Shield Bash, into the Shockwave, into the Wrecking Ball. That combo got Chappe all the way down to 75%.
Comes right out early, mind games him.
Snorlax and Chappe both sitting around 75%. Snorlax dodges through the Ice Shower, has not taken the debuff from it. Chappe dodging backwards, trying to pepper. Snorlax moving forward, trying to creep his way into auto attack range. Goes for the Shield Rush, dodged out, into the Shield Bash, dodged. Ice Shower to create, or Ice Storm to create a little bit of distance. Auto attacks flying from Chappe, dodges out of the Wrecking Ball. Snorlax went for Wrecking Ball first that time. Fireball lands, taking a little bit of chick damage off. Shockwave does not get dodged, gets into the auto attack. Chappe immediately entombs, but the damage has been done. He's at 1/3 HP. Snorlax pops the Defiant Stance. That'll be healing him up in 7 seconds. Chappe trying to kite out. Fireball's out. Snorlax is just running down. Ice Shower or Ice Storm to create a little bit of space. Snorlax just shrugs it off and walks right through it.
Snorlax back to 80%.
At this point, Chappe might be running low on mana, considering he's not allowed to use mana pots, and he's been burning quite a few of those abilities on Fire Staff. Gets the Ice Storm off. Snorlax is just chilling inside of it. Chappe goes for the Entomb. He's going to reset that mana. Snorlax pops Defiant Stance. He's going to be taking greatly reduced damage. Ice Shower goes out. Snorlax is caught in it. Chappe's able to get a few autos off, but Snorlax is just going, oh, he goes for the Incinerate, but he stuns him through it into the combo.
I think the idea there was to bait him in to catch a chunky Incinerate to get some damage in, but unfortunately he just got
Chappe, Shield Bash, Anna goes iframe through Incinerate.
Yeah.
Yep. Do you, when you Shield Bash, do you have grit?
You have to time it just right, but it actually iframes. A dodge can't do it. Oh, I mean, a dodge can do it, but if I block, I can't actually block it. I have to use that skill to counter it, just so you know.
That's super interesting. Okay. When you block it, you
pushes,
still get pushed
back.
Yeah, exactly.
And I take damage too on top of that.
I think you take the burn damage, but not the actual Incinerate damage. But I'm not 100% on that. We could test that.
Yeah.
I just realized if Snorlax wins, I have to pay him something, so Chappe, I needed to turn the show.
Somebody needs to go DDoS Snorlax. Snorlax goes in for the Shield Rush, misses, takes big damage as a result of that. Chappe dodged backwards well, and gets the Ice Shower off while Snorlax is on Warhammer auto attacks. Snorlax already taken down to half. Chappe dodges forward into the Entomb.
I think he was trying to get Snorlax to blow some of his bash cooldowns. That way he can continue with his cycle, but unfortunately he doesn't bite and has to Entomb.
Defiant Stance is popped, goes for the Shield Rush, misses. Snorlax is getting peppered right now at half HP. Gets hit in the Ice Shower and the Ice Storm and the auto attacks. Snorlax is not moving anytime soon. Chappe did great chip damage there off Snorlax, getting him to about 1/3 HP. This is probably the lowest we've seen Snorlax, while Chappe stays at 100% HP. Chappe kiting this out really well in round 3.
I think we're going to see that same cycle here again. He's going to take that little chip damage he can get on Ice Storm on cooldown every single time to try and negate the 15% heal on these stance.
Chappe just chilling in his Entomb, getting all of his mana back, dodges out. Snorlax is not able to combo off of it. Brings out the Fire Staff. Snorlax tries to go for an auto, loses a little bit of distance off that. Fireball lands, burnout past Snorlax, not going for damage, just going for distance. Snorlax trying to dodge through the Ice Storm, gets hit with the Ice Shower, and he's stuck in Warhammer animations. Once again, Chappe peppering down Snorlax, getting caught in the Ice Shower. Both of them just staring at each other. Snorlax holding block.
Has figured it out. I think Chappie's figured out the game plan here. You keep that Incinerate or Ice damage chipping on him. You can't let him continue to heal.
Goes for the Wrecking Ball and goes for the Shockwave. Both dodged out of. Chappe hits it again with the Ice Shower into the Ice Storm. Snorlax is ticking down fast. Defiant Stance popped, but is it too late? Snorlax is one hit from dead. Fireball lands on his backside. There's no burn tick on him, though.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, and the Defiant Stance pops. He's got his health back a little bit. Now Snorlax is back. Oh, gets hit with the Incinerate. Gets a little bit of burn ticks, but doesn't take actual damage because he was holding a block.
Stamina bar at a third. He just regen, though. Ooh.
Snorlax's stamina bar is getting whittled down a little bit each time for however long Chappe is just standing there popping autos at him, and he's holding the block.
And it's going to happen again soon. Incoming
goes in for the shield rush. Chappe entombs it. Defiant Stance popped. This is the real kicker right here. Chappe's going to have to find a way to kill Snorlax before he can Defiant Stance all that health back. Boom. Defiant Stance health is back. Snorlax is almost back to half HP at this point. Ice Shower has been missed. Chappe has to kite it out now. Goes in for the shield bash and the shield rush and the oh my gosh, almost gets him with the Wrecking Ball. This is Chappe's first time taking damage. He's down to 60% HP, which shockingly enough is where Snorlax is currently standing. Snorlax has gone from no HP to 60% to inside of a Defiant Stance right now, where he's going to be gaining HP back in the next couple of seconds. There it goes. He is back above Chappe now. Snorlax has the advantage in the fight health-wise. Chappe's going to need to land a lot of Ice Showers, a lot of combos. Snorlax dodges through that Ice Shower. This is raid boss level stuns and health coming out of Snorlax. Chappe is one combo away from losing in the finals to a 3-0 victory from Snorlax. Chappe goes into Entomb. Time to reset his mana. Time to reset the mentality. Pops out. Snorlax doesn't take any damage. Chappe's back in the corner. Ice Shower out. Snorlax dodges through it. Goes for the shield rush. Dodged out. Chappe goes in. Snorlax gets the shield bash into the stun, into the knockdown. Ladies and gentlemen, Snorlax is the 1v1 king out of all the purples on Mell. GG's.
Chappe really won that last one, though. He had me at dead. I count that as his win.